probably should get a starting screen. I will get one eventually, or maybe I'll make one. Hey, welcome, Taurus. Sorry I'm a couple minutes late. I was trying to fix something on my about section.
As in a dream. All is
I'm pretty excited. Pretty excited. Cause you're a mod, you can see in the sub channel. You did. You beat the box.
You're a boss fight.
Boss fight? We weren't talking about boss fight. We said bots.
What bots?
Stream Elements and Wisebot.
Oh, nice. Cricket, cricket.
Cricket.
Cricket, cricket.
You're super excited. Hello, Silky Spider. Welcome in. Please don't eat my face. I'm hot. Please.
I mean,
don't
I
doubt
agree.
me.
I agree.
No, I'm really hot. The stove was really hot. I just finished cooking. The automaton are here. Yes, they are.
That's a Hellbangers reference.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, I think I'm going the wrong way. Dang it. I'm definitely going the wrong way. Please stop it!
Okay.
I told you I'm hot. I don't want you in my face, okay? I think I went the wrong way. Ooh, you're playing? Ooh, you beat Bellabog? Oh, Bellabog's fun. Honestly, it's all pretty fun. The Lawfu was a little weird, but I will say after Pinacone, they really tied up some loose ends, so I was really excited about that. They did a good job tying up loose ends, I think. I'm doing okay. I'm just really hot. I made pasta for dinner. I got this interesting new it's called vodka garlic pasta sauce.
As in a dream.
And so I got that. And I was making dinner, but I was kind of late making dinner, and it took forever to cut the beef roast. So I'm actually still... Oh, hello, Phoenix God 777. Welcome in. Welcome in, Phoenix. Oh, I'm just, like, really hot right now, though. Because, like, I'm honestly still eating. But I didn't want to be late. I was, like, already a couple minutes late. Hi, kiddo. It's time for bed. Thank you for the hydrate. Night, sweetie. I love you. Man. It's like, I don't know if I should talk about it on stream yet. I'm just really excited. But, I mean, I've mentioned before someone's making my model. Oh. We're gonna call the water wheel? Whoa. Oh, I can actually go on the water wheel? I guess that's how we go up. Oh, is max levels? Oh, how is the sauce? Oh. It's pretty good. It was at Piggly Wiggly on sale, and so I grabbed a jar. It was a good price, because it's the, like, really fancy brand. But yeah, it's a very fancy brand, but it's really good. And the kids are even eating it too. Oh, because my head, like, just goes, oh, oh. Because that's actually how my head is moving. I have 3 monitors. So, like, if you see my head this way, I'm looking at OBS. Or I'm looking at Twitch. I swap between the two depending on what I need to do. But typically, I want to say about 80% of the time, OBS is over here. And the other 20% would be Twitch. Then when I flip over here, this is me looking at chat. And so this is me looking at chat, and then this is me actually looking at the game. And sometimes I'll, like, glance over and you can see my eyes move. But, like, sometimes I turn my whole head because it's, like, easier. But yeah. So yeah, a lot of the time you can tell if I'm looking at chat. Oh, ads start in about a minute, guys. Is this guy dead? Oh my gosh. It's adorable. Thank you. Ooh, butterflies. Wait.
Speaking of which, don't you also have a red-haired companion?
Oh, I do. I do have a redhead companion. Exactly how much do you know about us?
Not too much. It's...
We need our redheaded companion? They didn't give us Tribby, and I haven't leveled her yet. I do have a Tribby, see? I got her while I've been not playing on stream yet. She's adorable! Oh my gosh, she reminds me of
just that
Nahida.
I seem to
And
hear
the voice
sound of a bee
actor
buzzing
is very
around.
good, so... So I use Spouse.
Lady, your
Hayden did a very good
metaphors
job.
are not worthy of praise.
Oh, this is Honkai Star Rail. It did come out after Genshin. It came out 3 years ago now. Hey, Kaostel. Something I feel like I can always count on is Kaostel to come in. I know you love Honkai Star Rail, and it always makes me so happy to see you pop in during the Honkai Star Rail streams. That makes me so happy. Yes, it is a turn-based game. Oh, oak. Whoa. Oh no, there's a... Oh, it's like Fragmentum. Whoa. And listen. Okay, listen. Wait, you. Listen. Now we listen. Hold. Oh. Oh, that's an Axa? But I don't think it's main quest because they're not speaking aloud, and he's voiced. So I think this is a side thing that I don't need to worry about right now. Oh. Thank you for the redeem. Oh. I'm on break right now. Oh. Yeah, it's... Oh. How do I... Wait, did that just say One Punch Man? I'll have to look at this again later. That looked funny. I think I heard them say something about One Punch Man. Can I, like, walk around this whole place while it's like this? That's so cool. It looks pretty. Oh, it goes away if you go too far. But it's so pretty. Used to play Genshin. Oh. Hey, that's understandable. Not every game is for everyone. I've learned to appreciate the different play styles, but I know everyone's got their own preference when it comes to play style. Finally, some fresh air. Oop.
Good, good. All the best.
Ooh, she said we got all the best stuff, guys. Ooh, treasures. That'll be good for farming thing. Oh, I don't know which way to go. Which way? Ooh. Oh, thank you for the wings. Oh, I don't know if the tail should be in front of the wings. Oh well. They are. Shenanigans. Oh, you know, if I come back to ZZ, at least I got Miyabi. They're left abandoned. Oh, give me good writing. Oh. Have you played Fontaine, Chaos? Because Fontaine was very... I think Fontaine was peak writing. Sumeru was really good too, though. The Pyro... Natlin was not awful, but it's definitely not their best. But it's still better than Inazuma, I think. You know, that's okay. That's understandable. Probably come back when, like, when Snezhnaya comes out. Thank you for the lyrics, Sophie.
It's little Gray, little Cass, and the pink puppy.
Not a puppy. Forget it. I'll just be a puppy. Be forgiving. Be forgiving. You're done now? Oh, Princess Insect.
Lady Trianne, Are you all right? Were you hurt?
The border specific. Yeah, I heard about that. That it would be specifically like the place with the doctor. Oh,
No, Trian flew high up into the air so the monsters couldn't
I mean,
reach
who knows?
us.
That might be really good if you like the stuff with Dodori before. All that matters is you're all right.
Oh, also, the spindle that Aggie gave us is so powerful that Trian seems to have found Nax.
Naxa is a Nax.
He's near the treetop. Even though our perception of him is very weak, it's not like the white dryads from before.
Dodori was right for an antagonist scientist.
But
I'm curious to
since
see where
Trian was
things
alone
go
and
because
afraid
there's a
that it
lot
might
of
be
like
dangerous,
loose ends with him.
we
I
did
feel
not
like
fly there to take a look.
we also don't know if it was the true Dodori or a past Dodori that we dealt with before that made the
It
promise.
seems like Lady Trian did not forget our promise. Anaxa is indeed still alive, and he's at the Luminary Throne right now. It seems like Lady Calypso did not lie regarding this.
Huh? Calypso? Who's that?
A kind-hearted and mysterious passerby.
Oh, so you received help from a kind-hearted person. But the golden thread doesn't seem to be able to sense the person you're talking about.
Are they a ghost? I think they're a ghost.
Mem! Mem, 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 mem. Mem? Mem, mem,
Where
mem.
did she go off to?
Coming and going without a trace. She's such a strange person.
Oh! Actually, Trian also found this. Could this be related to the person you're talking about?
This is a piece of burnt cloth.
Was there fire?
Yup! Trian found it on a branch not long ago. Trian even used the golden thread to search around and found that the entire grove is giving off a similar aura.
Oh. Good. You got Trivy also? Congrats!
Memmy, mem, mem, mem.
Oh, that's
Mem, mem,
awesome.
memmy, mem?
I'm glad you could get her today.
Trian doesn't think so. Because when Trian picked it up, we didn't see anything at all. And judging by the golden thread, the aura seems to be all around.
Lady Trian, where is the aura gathered at right now?
Only did it because I need Castrus best support. Oh. You're not smacking Rune
A
May?
little higher and a little ahead of us.
I have Ron May.
The Dome of Devotion.
But yeah, I went ahead and grabbed Trivy. She was
So,
just so adorable, and I
Just
figure
what
she'll
are
be a.
you hiding?
I figure she's gonna be a very good support. Figure she's gonna be a really good support for people coming up.
Sound lingers. Not yet time to return.
I think I want to try Castrus, and if I like her gameplay, I might go for her. Same with Anaxa. I think I want to like. Oh. Why can't I get that? Ding. Oh, I don't need that right now anyway. Ooh, those are alive. Ooh, treasure. Get past without getting noticed. Oh, frick. Aw, frick. I'll deal with him later. I don't feel... That's not worth my time. Ooh. We're just gonna do that later. You have teams you don't have the same character like Ron May or Jing Liu and Firefly team. Oh. I have the Firefly team, I don't have everyone for it. I don't have Linksha, so I use Gallagher. But I do have the follow-up attack team that's made with Dr. Ratio.
The golden thread is vibrating more and more violently.
And then the team
Everyone,
that I was
let's be even
recommended
more
by
cautious.
Divergent Universe was the Herda, Adventurine, Herda, and Sunday. So as long as I don't need the follow-up team and Herda's team, I should be okay. Although I'll need someone else. I could maybe throw something in there. I got really lucky getting Ron May and Firefly though. I had won 3 50-50s in a row.
There's no one... Hold on. The butterfly of divine mind is gone?
Love spoke to me. I am untamed wind arriving unbidden to embrace your flame. Gently entwining, I stroke your fire to brilliance. Then let it slowly die down. Oh, hey Void! Welcome in.
That can't be. Was it for fending off the black tide? Or perhaps...
What exactly is this butterfly
Oh, getting
of
her energy
divine
rope?
mind? Is it a very powerful guardian monster?
No. How should I put it? It's considered a safeguard for the Titan's core flame. This butterfly is created from Nestia's remaining divine mind and bears the responsibility of guarding the core flame. Legend has it that someone can only pass the
I
trial
need the
of
relic
the
farm for
butterfly
everyone.
by proving
Not
they
gonna
possess
lie.
pure and unselfish love within their heart. Only then can they awaken the great tree to open up the path to meet Circes.
But how are we going to prove it? Mem, 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 mem.
Well, telling the Titan I love you work.
Is good at doing that.
Sorry, but even I don't know how. After all, this is a secret among secrets that only a
Oh,
select
man,
few
not
in
even
the
one?
entire grove and even Amphorius know.
That sucks.
Rather than worry about this, Lady Trian, did the golden thread react to
We
anything
probably
around
can't
here?
make the ornaments with the moldable resin, can we?
No. That unknown thing seems to be even farther ahead and higher up. Mem.
Perhaps we can try again. Let's see if the butterfly will still react to the golden bough of vows despite having dissipated. If it's indeed the token mentioned in the legends, there should be a reaction.
Take petal from golden bough of vows. You take a single petal from the golden bough of vows and offer it with both hands. Hey Hecla, welcome in. Hang on a little longer. Your heart will prevail. Even in the native myths of Amphorius, it all boils down to sincerity brings. So genuine intent and the butterfly will surely respond. Oop. Oop. Yet, regrettably, it remains unmoved. But I could, but the butterfly didn't even move an inch.
Let me give it a try. Oh, Nestia,
Custom craft.
with the weft
Can't
as
because
my
I would
vow,
still be
I
grinding.
beseech
Oh.
you. Entwine my body with your golden
Oh, that
thread
makes sense.
and affection.
Okay, thanks, Hecla. But that makes sense, Chaos. Butterfly still didn't move an inch.
Lady Trian, and even Mem? Where have they disappeared to?
Where are they?
Little Gray, little Cass, look over here, quick!
I hope this is a good look over here quick.
Mommy, he's about to burst into flames!
What?
The voice seems to be coming from the Star Chase atrium.
Oh, thank you, Goji. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. For an example, if I craft a custom rope, oh.
It's bad. It's very bad. I'm fine.
Mim feels a little warm.
Ma'am.
It would be best if I could keep me from becoming a snack for these little things. Uh-oh. Mim is in danger, but yeah, that makes sense, Chaos. Uh-oh. Sorry, I shouldn't have called you guys little things. Calm down, we'll be right there.
Lady Trian, what exactly happened just now?
Trian and Memmy were looking around to see if there were any mechanisms nearby. But just as they went to take a closer look at that big piece of amber, they were surrounded.
Monsters are waiting for nice, well done, Mim. Oh no!
I see. Let's get a move on. The orbs belonging to Ornyx's priests should be nearby. Hopefully, they'll be of some use.
Oh.
Memmy, ma'am.
I'll leave it in your capable hands.
Memmy.
Before I'm cooked,
Let
let me first think about how to apologize. Oh, don't cook, Mim. Don't cook, Mim. Bloop, bloop, bloop. It feels so much cooler now. Oh, did I cool things off by switching the world to this mode? Ayo, maybe she ain't cooked anymore? Barbecue Mim. No, she's not a puppy or a bunny. She's a Mim. For all we know, she could be a part of March 7th. Oh. Oh. I have to. Oh, still drying.
It's connected! Let's hurry! Memmy is already bouncing around due to the heat!
Oh no. Oh, sweet little chance to express my apologies. Oh? Nice. Good, that's probably what I needed. So warm. Much comfort. Which way is? Yep. Okay, gotta purify. I guess that was in case you didn't grab it before.
Oh no. I'm starting to smell something.
Delicious. She's not delicious. Finally here, my friend. I've been waiting for a while now. Let's surround them. It's time to give this bunch of ungentlemanly fools a taste of my fury and fatal allure. I'm burning hot right now. Feels like I've reached medium well. Oh, perhaps I'm on the verge of becoming well done. What? This is not a conversation I thought I'd be having today. Like, not the conversation I thought we'd be having, guys.
Burns to ashes! This is more than a battle set to the seas of flame!
It's fine. Some value, I suppose.
In the mood for another beating?
Have we met? Dream vanished.
Oh, ad start in about a minute.
Fight to live!
Grace and elegance.
Sense in the sea, go play!
Hopefully we saved Mem.
Precision and grace, they did not take much effort. Was this supposed to be a challenge?
Easy.
Just kidding. I wanted to be to marvel at how Trailblazer and Cass always managed to resolve crises so...
Oh, I have hiccups. Effortlessly. I'm just so-so. Only third best, you know.
And you're too humble. In that case, I'll just have to settle for being second best while Cass can be...
What about Trian?
I'm glad that everyone is all right.
Trian just acting like
Speaking of which,
they aren't there.
this piece of amber is...
A remnant of Nestia's core flame. To get to the throne at the treetop, gather the embers before you with the golden bough of vows, and present it to the divine butterfly.
Whoa, where did you come from?
You finally appeared, Lady Calypso.
Yes, it's been some time. The battle just now was a true delight, and I feel quite elated. It seems like I'll really be able to rely on all of you to reclaim my true form.
She's such a pretty NPC. Oh my gosh.
Lady Trian,
It's
how
almost a
does the
shame
golden
that she's
thread
not
react to her?
playable.
Huh. There's no reaction at all.
Obviously. After all, the fragment that you picked up just now is completely unrelated to me. All right. Just do as I say. If you're able to pass the trial, I will tell you everything truthfully.
Another trial.
Come on, I hate people who don't finish their thoughts.
But we have to go to the treetop to find Nax anyway, right?
I've got a hunch. Come, let's collect the embers and go confront her. According to Calypso, we just have to gather the embers before us with the golden bough of vows.
As the golden water lily touches the amber, flames spill from its petals. Curiously, the fire does not consume the entire flower. Only faint sparks gather at the tips, subtly burning.
How incredible.
Burning golden bough of vows. Oops, to the butterfly? Adventure!
Our fortune is changing for the better.
What is this? Oh. Oh, wait, ooh. Ooh. What's that? Passage? I don't think I need the hidden passage right now. Or where does the hidden ooh, there's treasure? That's how I get to treasure. Now I kind of want to go get distracted for a second. I really shouldn't, but oh. But yes, it is sad when hot NPC is not playable. Not gonna lie. But it's real. Go ignore the friend we just made. Oh yeah, it's a short. When will Hoyo make another good 4-star? I will say yes. It's been like at least 6 months, I think, since Moza came out. So yeah, it's rough. I do think the 4-star that just came out in Genshin was pretty good though. What's her name? My brain just blanked. The really cute new Animo Shielder girl. I can't think of her name. I know who she is. I promise. But my brain go burr. Lanyan, yeah, she's pretty good. She goes farther than catching
It
does on her
seems like
skill
you
thing.
managed to gather the
Kinda wild.
embers. In that case, just offer it to the divine butterfly.
It'll be fine. Let's just do as she says.
Ooh, that looks pretty.
It's a success! Path has appeared.
All of you have indeed passed the trial.
Do you think Honkai Star Rail? So what I heard is people complain that Genshin had too many 4 stars, and so Honkai Star Rail is doing the exact opposite, which causes issues with meta. Titan sad cries. Calypso.
I'll be back shortly.
More Titan sad cries.
Of course, our promise still stands.
Nestia.
But now, it's time for me to sacrifice myself.
This feels like a sad. Feels like a sad love story. Nestia's cries.
If the West Wind ever ends, let that be the place where we reunite.
Free meta. Yep, cat.
Farewell, my love.
Oh, it is a sad love story, guys.
Lady Calypso, this is...
It's nothing much. Thank you so much for your help. Now, it's time for me to fulfill my part of the promise.
Well, in that case, I can start. You're actually Cersei's.
Oh, the reason
Right?
Titan? They probably think RMC being free equal O.
Oh my. The children of humanity
Yeah.
have passed the final trial at last. I was wondering when you were planning to expose me. How did you know?
So I got Fugue knowing that I was probably gonna want the new version of the Trailblazer. So that's why I got Fugue, knowing that Fugue does the super break. But yeah, not everyone could go get Fugue, and so yeah, they'd have to choose, unless they're like not using both teams at the same time. You know what I mean? You could swap her back and forth.
The riddle-like trials, your distrustful yet sincere character, referring to Nestia as your love, and... The head of the Litophagus is actually called Medea, and not Calypso.
Since you knew from the start that I was not who I said I was, why did you wait until now to expose me?
Because I did not believe that Cersei's would walk this world in a human form. I was also afraid that the Titans were under the control of the Black Tide, and would do us harm. Also, to make a claim, one must have evidence. This is the precious knowledge that I acquired during my time at the Grove.
Excellent. To think we were able to gain a new chance at life in the midst of death. Fate truly is a mysterious thing.
Well, shouldn't you also tell us why you went through all the trouble of setting up these riddles?
Oh, the reason's quite simple.
What?
I needed your help, and just like how you were wary of me, I had to ensure that you were not villains who were trying to get their hands on the core flame. I also had to ascertain that you were capable of dealing with the threat at hand.
That's a pretty good reason, yeah.
Is this threat related to the Black Tide?
Indeed. And it's even more related to that lost item from before. Its owner is a quiet and paranoid hunter who seems to have been reborn from the Black Tide and is attacking along with it.
Oh.
As I could not do anything about him, I split my body up and escaped to avoid harm. I bided my time for a chance to seek assistance. Unfortunately, this was not a sustainable long-term plan.
What you mean is that you hid your own core flame?
Indeed. I split it into 3. I hid one within the Golden Bough of Vows, and sealed another in the Amber, along with Nestia's remaining embers.
Aww.
As for the last one, it's currently in Anaxa's body, which is in dire need of repair.
What?
You need to
Do
be a
you mean
surgeon.
that you're using such a method?
After all, the scholars of the Grove have always been willing to lay down their lives to defend my core flame. As a respected god, it would be too embarrassing if I were to do nothing and simply watch the children of humanity give up their lives for me. Especially that heretic named Anaxa.
Call them a heretic.
He did not even hesitate to tear his soul apart and use it to perform a miracle. He trapped all the creations of the Black Tide within the Grove so that they would not be able to harm others. His way of thinking was so out of the ordinary that I felt it would be a waste for him to meet his demise in the Black Tide.
Even though he's a heretic.
And so, I decided to save his life. Of course, this also meant that I was able to conceal myself and remain hidden. Well, that's also an equivalent exchange, right?
Yes, that's a fair point.
Ma'am! Ma'am,
Now I finally understand. So you want us to lend you a hand and piece your core flame back together. We'll also be able to save Anaxa that way.
What a smart little bunny.
He's not a bunny.
This way, I'll be able to regain my true form. And you will be able to bring the core flame and your teacher back to Akama. We'll also
Even know what
take
type of animal
down
she's
the
supposed to be.
black
She has the
robed
tail of like a
swordmaster
fox.
at the throne. Together, in one go.
And then bunny-ish looking ears that also look
But-
like wings.
Cersei's, aren't you the reason Titan?
Even if I do not have the authority of strife, I'm still a god.
True.
I just need you to buy me some time against the warrior's blade. Once the core flame is reformed, I'll be able to show my hand.
Just leave it to me. Buying time is my specialty.
Excellent. Then just continue climbing to reach my throne. Turn the Golden Bough of Vows into firewood to reignite the core flame of reason.
Butterflies adore flowers. Oh.
I'll leave it to you, children of humanity. May you be blessed with good fortune.
It seems like a fierce battle will be inevitable.
Don't worry, Trigan will protect everyone!
Ahead lies the Luminary Throne. And also, the battlefield that we're about to step onto.
Ma'am, me... Ma'am?
And can you
Memmy,
feel it?
Memmy, What's wrong?
Memories can have a very intense smell. It's the scent of bulrush sand in the blazing sun.
Is this Professor Anaxa?
Oh.
My eyes can no longer see.
Oof.
No matter. All I have to do is to place this body at the core for the sake of Emphorius. Die with me, Titan.
Oh. But she's gonna take his place. 'Cause she said she's gonna save him, but she would sacrifice herself. So Naxa will live,
Cersei's was right.
but Cersei's is gonna die.
He's indeed here.
What? Oh no, is that the
Who is
hunter?
this black-robed guy?
I think it's the hunter she mentioned.
This person is the source of the smell of the memory. No, he's basically the memory itself. The burning paradise, the shattered sun, and carnage, death, and destruction.
Oh, that's freaky.
Everyone, brace yourself. This must be the hunter reborn from the black tide that Cersei's was talking about.
Think so.
The black sword and cloak. The owner of the piece of cloth. The north wind that sent over the deathly fog of Thanatos.
You're not demigods.
Were you expecting demigods?
Stand down or die.
I don't need to be a demigod to take you down, sir. Ooh, I can kick their butt. Trust me. Don't worry. I'll protect everyone. Do you like Mimcat? She's cute. I think she's related to March somehow.
Trian will also protect everyone.
Yeah, Trian is. But
Trian
Trian's
is
only a third of a Titan, of a demigod. Oh, they
Yes.
seem doubtful.
Only this time, may death protect us.
Dang. I'm not gonna lie though, that's some good design on him. One in 1,000. Oh,
Two slashes.
this man has holy moly.
Three slashes. Are enough.
Well, fight time.
Who exactly are you?
There'll be a way.
This is big fight time,
Share
guys.
good fortunes.
Actually,
Blessed. Nothing.
his design is awesome though, I'm not gonna lie.
Until everything burns to ashes.
Every petal and all will be swept away by the wind.
Yes, she does still count as a demigod.
There's more to life.
Torment.
Oh, he's doing something to people's health. That's interesting.
Firefly Type 4 in position.
Dreams of a... Let us dance once more.
Fight to live.
He not taking
Dream
much.
then.
Oh, too bad he isn't playable.
Powerful. Cersei's was right.
He does look really cool.
Where is she? Is the core plate still not pieced together yet?
Elegance.
But take that out real quick.
No holding back. Cloud scattered.
Oh. Do that. It would be cool if he's playable. He looks so cool, not gonna lie.
Unite our goals.
They had some really good character design. That's the problem though. It's like if the characters are too similar for NPCs, people complain. But then if they're so good, people are like, well, why aren't they playable? Double-edged sword, guys. Maybe there's no winning. Because you can't make everyone happy, I guess.
Dream vanished.
Oh.
Return to the
Dad.
tree. Offer your
Oh.
souls to the fire.
Not good.
Be reduced
I guess that was supposed to happen. Ooh, she got a son? That's so cool. Whoa. Is that an axe popping right through him?
Can't be killed in a single blow.
I guess the two of them are one now.
No ordinary human.
But wait, oh, is he gonna get Nastia's core flame then? She kind of gave it to him, I guess.
Since the ambush failed, it'll be difficult to find another opportunity.
Oh, I like
What
an
a
axe.
pity.
Professor Naxa?
Oh, that's...
It's Cersei's.
You're finally here, I missed you.
Eternal.
Like until everything burns to ashes! Fight to live!
Step up, let's see ya.
Cloud scattered.
this war. Return to the great tree.
Nice, like my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Set the seas aflame! I will claim victory. Fight to live!
Dream vanished.
This is more than a battle. Set the seas.
And Naxa has Cersei's Titan crest.
Have we
All
met?
makes sense.
Unite our goals.
They're kind of speaking together, which I guess people said, like, you know...
Dreams of a past. Let us dance once more.
Oh. Oh. See?
Every petal
Oh, I don't think I'm gonna get that on him before he unbreaks, unfreezes, all that jazz. Oh, maybe, maybe.
No holding back. Cloud
Okay,
scattered.
yeah, now if he tries to unbreak, he's gonna re-break. Yeah!
Tough. I'm truly exhausted.
Oh, they go by zodiac signs? Oh, hey, Choppy Tiger, welcome in!
Eternal.
Until everything burns to ashes!
How are you doing?
Fight to live! No! Look out, everyone!
Oh, really? Did he really unbreak at 1%?
This is bad.
Century Gate, open!
Oh? What's Trianne gonna do with that gate? Oh, she's holding him still so that Casterus could get him. Oh, poor baby. Is he gonna be okay? Like, for example, oh, I'm doing well. Casterus represents Gemini. Oh, missing. She said she's missing her other self, and she represents Cast. And the other half name is.
That was
oh.
a close call. Thank goodness that we returned to
Oh,
Akama
because she's the
unharmed.
picture of death and she needs the other half that's like the picture of life. Like yin and yang kind of type thing. Gemini, all that. Akama, your baseballer is back!
Little Cass, my head, it still hurts.
Oh.
Please don't blame
Hayden's
yourself,
done
Lady
such an
Trian.
amazing job. Oh my
If
gosh.
it weren't for you, we would have already met our end at the Grove.
I feel awful.
Thank you for the
need to
hydrate,
go
Dr.
back
Strange here.
to get some rest.
I bet Sayu's very proud of
Lady
his
Trian,
spouse.
you haven't been well since you woke up. Are you sure you can make it back on your own?
All this noise and commotion. Akuma hasn't changed a bit, has it?
Are
Who is his
you
voice actor?
Professor Anaxa?
You have the whole
There's
list.
no
Ooh.
need for doubt. The Titan no longer speaks. It is I, Anaxagoras of the New Sporists.
He reminds me of
Indeed.
Kaya, guys.
You are the only
Maybe it's
one who
just
would
the
refer
hair
to
and
yourself
the eye
like
patch.
that.
But he reminds me of Kaya. And I love Kaya. Ah, I'm tempted to pull for him.
Professor, let me be frank. The mission Lady Aglaya entrusted us is to search for survivors, uncover the truth about the disaster at the Grove, and
Anaxa is Stephen
retrieve
Fu-
the core flame of Cersei.
Wise? Oh! Oh! That's why
That does not surprise me.
that's why his voice
And
is
now,
so good.
I'm a survivor who witnessed the entirety of the disaster, as well as the defenseless bearer of a core flame.
Sorry. Yeah, I hicked up.
Are you going to bring me to Aglaya to fulfill your duty?
He does a good job.
That is indeed my duty. But I prefer not to present you to her as a captive or spoil of battle.
Fine. There's no
There's
need to make your
music.
life difficult. I'm not against meeting that woman. But I have some things to take care of first.
I'm not gonna lie, but he's like a
The
really
families of some of
pale
my fellow
Professor
Grove Scholars
Kaya.
live in the Holy City.
Oh,
Before we
Aries,
meet
Phanon,
Aglaya,
Taurus, Tribi,
I want to
Gemini,
visit them.
Castor, Cancer, Sephira, Leo, Midimos, Virgo, Aglaya, Libra, Hydra, Scorpio, Time Demigod, Sagittarius, Anaxa, Capricorn, Earth Demigod, Aquarius, Hyacin, Pisces. Oh, okay. How do you say that last name? Hyacilens? Why do you have it to do? Why do you have to do it before meeting Aglaya?
Because Lady Aglaya
Oh, Aglaya.
will probably be against it.
Ah, he says it's better to ask forgiveness
me
than ask
guess.
permission.
That woman will not only prevent me from visiting the families of the deceased, but will also suppress any information about the Grove. She's always been that cold-hearted.
Oh,
My fellows at the Grove gave their lives defending the core flame and fighting the Black Tide alongside me. Their families deserve to know the truth.
does he
You
kind of
intend
look
to
like
do it without
they
her
tried to
knowledge?
print Kaya out with a printer and then like the
Do you
ink
really
ran out,
think that
so it
woman
came
would
out
treat me well,
paler?
even if I behaved and proved my loyalty?
That's what my
I
brain
wouldn't mind
says.
seeing a bit more anger
he looks
on
like
her
Kaya.
face. Are you going to stop me, Castorus?
I will accompany you, but please understand that Lady Aglaya has her own considerations.
You truly have the makings of a fine scholar, putting yourself in other people's shoes like that. Let's go. I won't go overboard.
So, after all these years,
A shapeless
you
god
and
is the
Lady
most
Aglaya
visible.
are still...
Neither of us is narrow-minded. You should know the root cause of our conflict.
Oh, they have a conflict? Interesante. Naxa's literally is Kaya because his outfit looks like it came from It does. Dude. What if Anaxa is like a sneak peek at what a 5-star Kaya would look like? Because it does look like the symbol of like Conria on his chest. Oh my gosh, that's exciting. I think we'll get a 5-star Kaya. We don't get a 5-star Kaya, it's criminal.
Hello. And you are?
Hello. If I'm not mistaken, you are Kalinicus's wife.
But yeah, that totally looks like a Conria outfit.
Yes. Oh, Are you a messenger?
And then they basically
No
have
wonder
Barbara
I haven't heard any news
with,
for so long. There's been a
Hyacinth.
change in personnel, hasn't there?
Ma'am, Kalinicus passed away a few days ago, defending the Grove against the Black Tide.
Was that her husband, you think?
So, did he manage to defend the Grove?
Gonna make me sad.
Huh?
This is the first thing you ask after hearing of the passing?
Yes. He managed to protect Cersei's core
Probably
flame
because
at the
this
cost
is
of his
very
life.
important to them, and if he died for the cause they care about the most, it'd be worth it.
I'll select some of his possessions and pick a nice resting place for him.
Oh,
Please
the
let us know
original
if you need
Barbara
any
was
help,
supposed to
ma'am.
be a 5-star. She got
I come
downgraded.
from Kremnos,
That's why she has the
Death
5-star animation.
and sacrifice.
I wish everyone got that
are things
animation
I've
like they
learned
do
to
in Honkai
face
Star
with
Rail, though.
composure. You know, Kalinicus,
Same with
even though he
ZZZ.
was a
Everyone gets
scholar,
the nice animation.
he'd always ask me
Be
to
cool
teach him how
if
to
they'd
fight
go up
whenever
and
he came
update
back.
that in Genshin.
Isn't it funny that a Chrysos heir like him wants to learn from an ordinary person like me? I've been prepared for this for a long time. In times like these, any ordinary goodbye might just turn out to be a final farewell.
It's because 1.0 lacked
I'm really
healers, so they
sorry.
downgraded. Yeah, that makes sense.
There's nothing to be sorry for.
You just had Noelle, I think.
I was once a warrior, and I'll find my way back to the battlefield someday. With the coming coronation of the new king of Kremnos, I'll take up my lance against the creatures of the Black Tide and seek vengeance for my husband.
The fact that C6 Barbara can resurrect someone, though, in the middle... Oh, flying teacups. Well, that one definitely looks like a flying teacup. The other ones are more pig-shaped, I think. Oh, was Noelle not out in 1.0? I didn't play the game at the beginning. I didn't start until 2023.
Oh, hello, young ones. Is there anything I can help you with?
Are you the father of Keinani and Artakama?
Ah, yes. Did my daughters cause trouble at school again? Alas, forgive this old brain of mine. Both of my daughters graduated long ago, and they are now scholars at the Grove. As I get older, memories from years past tend to blend together. What's the matter, young one? Why so quiet? Did my daughters really get into some trouble?
Just trouble.
If they refuse to apologize, just let me know. Their old dad can still talk some sense into them.
This is making me so sad. I think I might cry. Like, him...
What should we do? I really can't tell him.
Don't ask me. I'm getting all teary-eyed as well. Like, real?
Mr. Fabio.
Peachy Deluxe
The Black
meta.
Tide
Oh.
took Keinani and Artakama.
An accent.
What?
You're the real one. You got this.
They fought until their last breath.
I'm like
against
trying
the
not to
Black
cry,
Tide
but like
to
this is
defend the
making me so
Grove.
sad. Man.
As the Chrysos
Try not to
heir
cry, but
stationed at the
I
Grove,
can feel it.
I failed to protect them. Mr. Fabio, if you're upset,
Don't put it that way. Even if my Artakama wasn't one of the Chrysos heirs mentioned in the prophecy, she was still a heroine, wasn't she?
Oh. Crying. I want to just give him a hug. He's like actually crying after we left. Is she sad still? So sorry, sir. I'm sorry I made them sad. Oh. But it's not. We had to let them know.
What's Dad talking about?
What's wrong? I'm busy. There's a lot going on in the city and I've got my hands full.
I bet he has kids. He probably has kids playing around here.
Mister, we're sorry to bother you, but...
Tell me his wife died.
Wait, Lady Casters, did Lady Aglaia send you because of some mistake I made at work?
Keep your cool, Titus. I'm Anaxagoras from the Grove of Epiphany, and a colleague of your father, Old Titus.
Oh no, his dad.
A few days ago, your father passed away.
Wait, what? My old man died? That's no shocker. At his age, he was due for the River of Souls any time. Just up and left me behind. That old man.
He's coping.
I've been telling him for ages to stay in the Holy City and enjoy his retirement. But no, he just had to go off to that grove and mess around with those scholars.
Dude, trying to cope. I feel bad. Sorry,
Still
sir.
won't budge after all those arguments. That stubborn old thing. I already got him a retirement home and was waiting for him to come around. All my effort is wasted now, and he didn't even give me a chance to say goodbye. That bull-headed old man, stubborn as a mule.
I think this is the anger part of the grief cycle.
That is it. That's all the colleagues' families that I remember.
Sacrifice their lives and their families are admirable.
Good work,
Dude,
Miss.
I'm trying not to cry still.
And Professor Anaxa.
Let's go. Take me to see Aglaia.
Naxa's not very tall. Either that or this is a really bad
I'll lead
angle.
the way.
Maybe it's just a bad angle. But he looks short. He looked like a shorty. Ooh. Giant wooden prop before you. You recognize an old story. It's the head face high in the sky. Oh, there's a person inside. Janice's steed. Huh. Oh, look at MC. MC is very tall. She's like, I don't think she's taller than the medium female, but I don't know if she's as tall as the tall female. But I think she's as tall as the medium male, I think. Or I guess the medium male. I don't know. She's tall. Take out the memory crystal shard. Oh. I have some mysterious gift. Mysterious gift large. Okay, I really want to know what this is. What is this mysterious gift we just got? Absolute objective memory. Wait, Not the mama, not the mama. Oh yeah. I remember. I was watching, you sent me that on TikTok. What's funny is my my brother that's older than me, Onyx, used to actually do that. My mom tells me stories about him doing that to our dad when he was little. I think it was before I was actually born. Oh yeah, I was gonna look in my bag and open the present. There we go. Inventory. Is it a I have no idea where it would be. Oh, that's for pin. Oh, what? What? They gave us treasure finders? What? When did they give us treasure gadgets? I obviously need to be reading patch notes, guys. I didn't know they gave us the treasure gadget, but that's awesome. Like, that's actually awesome. My present. There it is. Can I use it? What? 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 Does it do nothing? Did I just waste money? It done nothing. I want to open it. What? Since 3 point... Okay, yeah. Obviously, I need to read the patch notes, guys. Sorry.
Please, careful, not the spirit thief.
I don't read patch notes, and you can probably tell. But those are cool. I like that. I like that. I like the gadgets. Wait, I can literally just teleport. I feel dumb. I don't know if you noticed, but I don't
Miss Castoris,
the patch notes.
my lady, you're back.
That voice sounds
Hello.
familiar. The guard.
We have an important matter to discuss with Lady Aglaya. May we trouble you to inform her of our presence?
Oh, I miss those all the time. They're
My
so early in
apologies,
the
Miss
morning.
Castoris. Lady Aglaya has just informed me that she has no time to receive anyone at the moment.
Sometimes I will read what people type up after.
That's just great.
Like the short notes.
She refuses to even see me. Answer
like,
me this, friend.
I have to be
Did
able to
Aglaya
pay
order you to
attention.
take
Oh
me
no, it
directly
did
to
ad break.
prison?
Who are you?
Oh, I think Anaxa might
Please
actually
don't
just be
jest.
kind of short.
It's possible
But it
that
could
she
also
really
just
is
be a really
busy.
bad angle again.
Let's wait here a moment, and
Farther
I'll try
away.
to contact her using the slate.
So he might be the same height or a little taller. But then you got like the foreshortening, I think is what they call it. Where you make something look smaller because it's farther away. Oh, Grove Circle. We are now fully cognizant, and the most diligent efforts we harbor the deep gratitude. Indeed, no words could adequately appreciation. I say, got it. The elegant style must be the garment makers. Very well. Oh, it's the garment maker. Interesting.
It's fortunate we don't have to confront that woman while I'm hauling around this sick body. Castoris, and this friend I haven't gotten the chance to know, I'll take my leave for today.
No, Fainin and Mighty are taller than him. Yeah, they probably are. I want to see how tall he is next to her, though.
On their own. My head still aches from that.
Oh, he reminds me. I look at him and I think Kaya. Dang it. A really, really
Please
pale,
be careful.
sickly looking Kaya.
Akuma isn't the grove. This place
is covered by her golden threads. I know. That woman is extremely confident I won't escape her grasp.
Now it makes me wonder what's under Kaya's eye patch. They showed under his.
As I said before, I'll mind my behavior.
Because I think I saw pictures of his Iodians.
Miss, so many unexpected things
Eidolons?
happened on our journey to the grove.
Kaya, but
We truly
wind
had
and
no
wearing a
intention of putting you in
Conria
danger,
outfit.
let
Oh, is he
alone
do
face
wind?
the black tide head on.
I know that for Kaya, they changed what some of his constellations were named, because he used to have one called Heart of the Abyss, and they renamed it. Oh. Leon Ix Nova? Leon Nix... Leo... Or is it Leo Nix Nova? Leonix Nova? Hi! Welcome in. Thanks for the first time chat. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. I apologize. But it's going well. He's gonna be a wind erudition? Ooh. Trouble is my old friend by now.
The black tide is not just an enemy of Akuma, but all of Amphorius.
Cat, say hi to Choppy.
Even back when the forces of strife coveted the holy city,
He said hi.
Their warriors still undeniably halted the black tide outside Castrum Krymnos. Nigador's core flame now sits vacant, and the black
My
tide
head goes
has
like this. I'm
returned.
looking at Cat.
The Grove is an academic city with the best understanding of the black tide. It shouldn't have fallen so easily. And yet it was taken overnight, leaving the city in blood and tears, haunted by the spirits of departed heroes. The trial of strife is imminent. I pray Mighty will be able to steel his resolve soon.
Oof, I hope so. And the Black Robe Swordsmaster?
Lady Trebe once traveled across thousands of cities in Amphorius to repel the Black Tide. But even they have no recollection of this powerful enemy in all their journeys. Perhaps the fall of strife has triggered even more terrifying events in unseen places.
Oof.
As
Apocalypse?
for me, I detected a strong stench of death from that entity.
The missile knows where it is at all
Because it had a
times.
connection with
It knows
Thanatos.
this because it knows where it isn't.
I'm afraid it's
I
purely
was so
because it
confused.
has sent countless others to their deaths. Speaking of Thanatos, Miss, there is something else I wish to verify with you. You must have an idea of the
Oh, thanks for the
curse
hydrate,
I
cat.
bear by now. I was born as the shadow of death, a poison shunned by all living beings. Yet when you caught me in the grove,
I didn't get her.
I'm curious why you weren't affected by my power, Miss.
Now that you mentioned it, I think the same thing happened in the vortex.
My apologies for the abrupt question. For all my life, I've always wondered, what is my connection to death? And why am I inextricably linked to Thanatos?
Plot armor?
Miss,
Is it?
You must be tired
I
after
think
being
it's
on
the
the move
Stellaron
these past
Chaos
few
Stell.
days.
I think it's the Stellaron.
Please
But the
set aside
Stellaron
the
does act as
tragedy at
plot
the
armor
grove for
a
now,
lot of the time.
and rest for the day.
That's probably Caster's first time, like, feeling human touch that didn't involve killing someone. Nameless recollection. Wonder how Dong Hung has been holding up these past few days. Oh, we got, oh, food.
I'd love to.
But yeah, the Stellaron kind of acts as plot armor. But at least it's written in a decent way. Oh, he looks like he's over there. We can still die, though. Oh, let's turn that off. Long time no see. I've heard about what happened from Fanon. You've been through a lot. Not at all. It's all in service to Trailblaze. I wasn't expecting Amphorius to temper the will of the Nameless. What were you doing while I was gone? I was organizing logs. I also talked to Hyacinth about some research material from the Grove. I discovered something interesting. Do you remember that Amphorius sky was sealed away by a Titan? Aquila's present keeps the sword isolated from the rest of the world beyond the sky. It seems Hyacinth's ancestors were the sky priests who worshipped Aquila. Perhaps she can give us more clues to find a way back to the Astral Express. Nothing out of the ordinary happened in the Holy City in the past few days. I didn't have to talk to anyone either. It was kind of nice, spending time alone. Just you wait, your good times are coming to an end. After what happened at the Grove, there's sure to be unrest in the coming days. We should rest for now. You look tired. Should get some sleep before we set off tomorrow. Oh, by the way, I heard some rumors. You're going to wander around. I suggest avoiding hot bath. What? Why do I need to avoid the hot... Happened, Dan Hung. Sometime before in the Marmorial Place. Palace?
Trian?
Oh. 3.0 already proved we're a human before, so we... Yes, we are human.
What's wrong? Is there trouble at the Grove?
Yes, I sensed something. It was fleeting, but very strong. It feels like they're in some big trouble.
Oh, this is earlier, yeah, from her perspective.
Trianne used the Century Gate again.
Can you see what's actually happening?
No, it's fuzzy like always. But the enemy's aura has disappeared. Maybe they've moved to a safe place?
Let's hope that it's just a false alarm. We should place our trust in her and Castra's teacher.
Sometimes if you look at their eyes, the way they
They will
blink is
keep
kind of
Trianne
funny.
safe.
It like looks blurry.
Peggy, you're talking like we are little
Just sometimes
kids.
though, not always.
One day, Trianne will reach her limit, and Trebi will take on the role of gatekeeper from her. We are all aware of that. I am just a little concerned about her state of mind. Trianne was already unable to speak, even in short sentences when they left. We want to say a proper goodbye at the very least.
I will pray with you.
Wait.
Thanks. And Aggie, it looks like we will need you to come with us to the baths this time to unwind.
What's going on with the baths? I'm confused.
It feels like neither of us have laughed for a long while. It's time to head out with the west wind!
All right.
Okay, if I go here, I should be able to throw Tribby in, I think. We'll go and replace. What team would be best to put Tribby in? Guess I could just stick her in here. Oh. Yeah, let's go with that. That's the team we have right now. Let's run around as Tribby. Whoa. I just throw rockets.
Yeah, there's strength in numbers!
Ooh. Oh, so not super break? We don't want her on super break. Okay, I can change the team up. Let's do something different then. We'll put Herta. Adventurine.
Madame Herta is a peerless gem. Madame Herta is an unrivaled genius. Madame Herta is an inimitable beauty.
What happens if I take her out? We're just gonna swap real quick because I want to see if the Herta says anything to Herta.
Ta-da! How's this splitting magic?
Oh. Oh my god, she's so cute! Ah. I would just adopt her. I would adopt her, guys. She's so cute. I could have a daughter.
Here's really hot and heavy. Has it always been like this?
Take a look. This is pure genius.
I love how like you can actually see Herta in the mirror. That's so cool to me.
Someone...
Oh.
What happened here?
Something's wrong. Oh, yeet. Oh.
Watch out. Watch out. For the Cremnoan.
They're not dead.
Cremnoan?
Yeah.
This is their doing?
Cremnoan.
Aggie, now's not the time to dwell on that. Let's help the injured people first.
Oh man, what happened?
Excuse me, coming through. Oh, you two are here as well. That's a relief.
Even the Twilight Courtyard is involved?
It's short
What in the
pink
world
Barbara.
happened here?
I actually just came to relax. But as soon as I got here, I saw all these people lying on the ground. I've examined them, and they don't seem to be seriously ill. It feels like they've just spent too much time in the hot water.
Oh, that's possible. That'll happen if your blood pressure gets too like low.
Multiple individuals fainting
or too high.
simultaneously from the hot pool steam? Where is the manager of the baths?
They might have the temperature too high.
He disappeared. and no one knows where he's gone to. Some people have been saying that the Kremnoans are behind this. Lady Aglaya, what do you think about this?
Let these people rest. The two of you, please come with me.
Have you thought of something, Aggie?
Yes. While their intentions elude me, it's time to bring this farce to a close.
What's going on?
This is really bad. I heard it's the Kremnoan.
This is all you can do, huh? Pitiable deliverer.
I love the animation on the water. Ooh. Wait. Oh. Oh. I'm sorry. I love the animation on the water. I love it. I love that we can actually go into the water. I never knew we'd be able to go in water. Oh, Peyton!
Snowy! Even snowy!
Dang, that water was hot. I wonder if the Kremnoans, like...
The culprit is Mightimus.
Maybe he likes the water too hot. Is it like when Cat likes the water too hot?
Everybody!
It's just another duel where I claimed victory.
What'd you do? Turn the water entirely too hot?
As I expected.
You're being a dummy.
On the surface, these two are the mightiest warriors in the Holy City, but they're still impulsive youths at heart.
Ah, so they're dumbasses. That's what she's saying. Fanon is wearing full armor. What do you
Speak
expect,
up, Mighty.
True?
Tell us
Would
exactly
bathe
what
in
kind
full
of
armor.
foolishness you and Finan indulged in this time.
Some time ago. Oh, oops. No, none of those sounds right.
None of those sound right.
Oop. Want to grab a drink with me, pal? Oh, that's not it.
Forget it.
I see you are still alive and kicking,
Am I seeing things? Is the magnificent deliverer finally deigning to step outside?
He's trying to cheer his friend up, and he's doing it in an odd way.
What kind of response is that?
Nothing. I was just imitating your usual response.
Man,
I
Banon's
don't
pretty.
feel anything special from you.
Between the two...
Have you passed the demigod trial?
Between the two of them, I think Banon's prettier. I don't know
the
if
ritual hasn't reopened yet.
I'm considering just skipping Mighty.
You forgot, it hasn't been that long since I pulled you out of the trial.
I don't know what's gonna make a good team though. Cause like
I didn't forget.
I know I want Fanon, and I want Cyrene.
Then you're welcome.
I'm contemplating Castris, and then I have
In twilight's last gleam, Makima stands bold. Her walls sturdy, tales untold. Dreaming of her fruitful gardens, pilgrims arrive from distant lands. Figs and olives, so grand. Yet little do they know that they will step into flames, fuel to the fire, a burning brand.
You're gonna get cast. I'm considering if I like her gameplay. I also think I want an
playing
Naxa.
at this time?
I think I'll look at their gameplay and see what I think.
I just felt like reciting a few
Castris
lines
is
of
growing on
poetry.
me though.
Surely the Crown Prince of Kremnos knows how to appreciate poetry, right?
Kremnoans steer clear of such weak literature. But my library doesn't lack collections of this kind.
These lines express the poet's yearning for their home, just as Akuma is distant from many people's homes.
I know how to interpret poetry, Haikis.
Yes. Yeah, girl.
There's no point in
ad
pretending
starts
to
in
be
about a minute.
profound, my friend. Thank you for helping me out when I was in a tight spot, but
Cass did a
seems to
lot
me that you
involvement in
aren't prepared
3.0
for the trial
and will be
either.
probably more. Yeah, probably.
Don't
He
compare
seems
your
to play a
situation
really
with
major
mine.
role.
My people are still relying on me. I can't ascend to godhood on my own without first resolving their issues.
I have a question. But doesn't Cyrene also have elf ears? Are Castris and Cyrene gonna be related somehow? Since you said that Cyrene, like, you said Castris was supposed to be like the Gemini twins. Is there any connection you think with Cyrene? Or is that just my brain? I don't know.
So, are you suggesting that you, the mighty Mightimos, and the heir to the throne of Kremnos, wish to defy tradition that has endured among your people for millennia?
I'm still thinking about what I should do.
Never mind. It's probably not my place to offer you counsel.
Are there any characters named after that, then?
Go ahead. Let's see what terrible ideas you've come up with this time.
Maybe we both need to relieve some stress. Come, Mightimos, let's recommence our previous competition. This time, we'll see who can stay in the super hot bath for longer.
If not Mighty's... Oh, that's Fainenfault's then.
What?
He's
Are
the
you
one that said
chickening
chested
out?
it. Dang.
The phrase chickening out does not exist in the Kremnoan language. I just find this situation absurd, that's all. All-knowing historian, are you not aware that we Kremnoans use boiling water from sword forging for our baths? Looks like I'll have to teach you some royal etiquette today.
And thus, an unprecedented sauna battle commences!
That's right, tells us.
With unparalleled resolve, the two warriors' determination even alters the very hue of the steam. Flames intertwine with scalding vapor, reaching toward the heavens, shrouding the sky and the sun. The spectacle is so magnificent that none dare gaze upon it directly.
So you think her dragon is... Okay. You're back from ads though, right, Chaos? Hopefully you heard me. When I said that it's Castris' dragon is Pollux.
Do you recall the legend of the Gorgo lion mentioned by a certain veteran? The central figure, the main character,
Yeah, okay.
was not the sole sovereign of that land. An oryx stood as its formidable rival. Long before the dawn of Era Chrysia, the two beasts started their timeless battle on the plains of Tritos. The lion regarded the oryx as its food, while the oryx perceived the lion as a scornful, oppressive, and challenging barrier that it swore to topple with its antlers. For tens of thousands of years, without respite, the two creatures thus continued their relentless pursuit and rivalry. It fixated on its rival's fleeing form in the chase. It set its sights on the other's neck, nearly within reach.
Anyone else think this scene sounds slightly sus?
It had nowhere to escape!
Guys, help!
On the land of Amphorius,
It sounds
some lives meet
sus.
their end at dusk, some at dawn, and yet others are fated to perish under the blistering
Like, they're supposed to just be in very hot water.
And at last, the most scorching moment of the day descended upon them. The formidable hand of fate heeded their call and arrived!
My lords, would you like me to reduce the temperature a little?
They're fully clothed and everything. It's just too hot.
What? You're chickening out already?
Get lost.
Are you asking me to get lost, or...
Do whatever you want.
Why does pain sound so similar to something else?
Please forgive my presumptuousness, my lords.
They're
What a
dumbasses.
spectacle of folly.
This is what you get for daring to challenge a Kremnoan without understanding your own place.
Oh.
What I'm saying is, your little game dragged down quite a few innocent souls alongside you.
Dang.
You will personally escort back home the customers left awestruck by our formidable presence.
No, that's not what happened, Mighty. All the water got too hot.
This isn't
It should have only been the one bath, but I guess it affected them all.
You're wearing way less than I am.
This is true.
Is this the latest trend now? Getting into the baths while dressed in full armor?
Don't look at me.
I think
like
people are right that
It
Hyacinth
was
is
he
voiced
who
by
challenged
Rochia's
me. There is no
voice
word
actress in
for
Wuwa.
flee in the Kremnoan language.
Very well. Let us bring this farce to a close.
I'm sorry,
shall
but
we?
that black screen was...
Warriors, it's time to get moving.
After recovery, Fainted and Mighty escorted the fainted bathers away from the scene. They didn't think about anyone else when that happened, did they? My goodness. This time, Fainted narrowly triumphed with a stunning 27-25 victory in terms of number of trips safely escorted. Oh, they made another
The
competition?
flame chase journey is destined to be a lengthy one, replete with obstacles.
Is one of those obstacles Fainted and Mighty?
But thanks to
I
those
think
two,
so.
all the gloom has vanished into thin air. Well, we just had quite the commotion.
I don't
It's
think
not
the
every day
bathers
we
thought
find
that
the
was funny.
Memorial Palace this serene. Shall we continue with our previous plans? Hyacinth, would you care to join us?
Such an empty bath is indeed a rare sight. I was looking forward to unwinding after work. I'd be delighted to accept your invitation, Lady Treevee.
How about we go to the biggest bath?
Wait, I'm invited, right?
Let me check. The water temperature feels just perfect.
So,
oh,
how is
what
the
happened with
feeling
your
of
face
having
shout?
the
Oh.
entire bath to yourselves?
It's so good.
Oh, this is... See, they could have done something like
But,
this for
Lady Treevee,
Fainted and Mighty.
Aren't you going to soak in the bath with us?
We will have to pass. After all, we've become children.
Yeah.
Please understand that she can no longer endure the heat of this pool due to the blessings of Yanis.
Every time she gets her second or first hit in your...
Oh.
Oh, that's not good.
Are you curious about us, Hyacinth?
I am, but something tells me that it might be better to change the topic.
Don't get all nervous. It's not something we can't discuss. The truth is, a long, long time ago, we were a mature adult just like Aggie. Then, because of reasons, we inherited Yanis's divinity and gained the power of passage. And in return, the price we had to pay was the splitting of our soul.
Each opening of the Century Gate intensifies the strain on Treebee and the others. They are gradually regressing towards infancy, both in body and mind.
What? Oh, I didn't realize that the
We
cost
don't
of
know when
using
it
the
wakes
gate
us at
did
the
that.
end either. But anyway, that's why we've turned into children.
Dang. So do they just take turns? And they've taken so
In
many
that
turns
case-
that this has happened?
When you opened that giant sentry gate above Akuma during the battle against Nikador,
The curious case of Benjamin Buttons.
Well, there's no way around it. We all know that the flame chase journey won't be a smooth ride.
This is sad.
Maybe we can find a way to fix it. The primary research focus of Noosporists is the soul. We explore its depletion and methods to restore dispersed souls. As long as research continues, there might be a breakthrough that can help. We will do everything we can.
So your first reaction is in fact denial. You're indeed an Access student. I look forward to your good news, Hyacinth.
I thought she just had hope, not necessarily denial.
Now there's another reason to look forward to tomorrow.
Lady Treeby, what's wrong?
Something's off. It's that strong feeling again. Is it Trian? Wait, no. It's not Trian this time. It's Trinan. Trinan is in danger.
Uh-oh, what do we do? In the meantime...
I win this round of escorting the bathers home.
How does one contender alone make a valid competition?
Offering a compliment or two wouldn't be the end of you, you know.
Guys are so competitive.
Haikas.
What is that word? Is that your native tongue?
It means hyena. I'm likening you to a weak hyena.
Oh.
By the way, you emphasize the completely wrong syllable.
Though we've been acquainted for some time, I have rarely heard you talk in the ancient tongue of Kremnos.
Vainin is a skinny strong. He's got less muscle.
It's because
He's
I'm
still
not
strong.
exactly a master at it either. I can listen and read just fine, but when it comes to writing...
You can write?
You speak as if you don't have a brain.
That was in jest. I understand. After all, you spent all your childhood wandering far from home.
Worry about yourself first, Deliverer. You also never mention your hometown, apart from when you need to introduce yourself.
Well, it's because there isn't much to say. Ides Elysiae is simply a tiny village that disappeared many years ago in the flames of war.
I like the name, because it makes me think of Alicia from Honkai Impact.
The only times I get to see it are in my dreams, and in the trial from the Lance of Fury.
Oh.
I knew it.
That's why he had trouble.
I saw it all. Ides Elysiae ablaze with everyone. My family, friends, and my kin, lying in a sea of flames. A blood-red half-sun hung in the sky, just like on that day. And before my eyes, that murderer killed Cyrene. But I saw its form this time.
Wait, Cyrene.
A black cloak,
So I've been saying
an
it wrong.
eerie mask, and a broken giant sword that carried an ominous aura. I fought it in the trial.
Cyrene's dead. I think
But even though
the March
I've been
connection,
fighting,
guys. I think this is the March
improving,
connection.
and resolutely getting stronger all this time, I still couldn't defeat it.
You were blinded by hatred, and almost lost yourself in that trial.
That's right. And that's why I am truly thankful to you, Mightymas.
You finally picked up some manners. Better late than never.
Then what about you, Mighty?
Does that mean he loves Cyrene
What did
if
you
he was
see
that
in
hurt
that
at
trial?
seeing her?
What do you fear?
There is no word for fear in the Kremnoan language.
Oh, thank you
I'm
for
getting the feeling that
hydrate.
your language has no words at all.
Thank you, Cairo, for the hydrate.
To answer your question,
How are you?
I saw Akuma in the trial.
It's not too hot. Oh.
As well as...
Plans for after stream. I have an early doctor appointment, Hecla.
My old comrade.
So I probably should be trying to go to bed.
Perdiccas.
At a reasonable time.
Ionius told me.
But I also will probably end up watching some of Autumn's stream.
Ever
Probably
since
lay
I
in bed and
returned
watch
from
Autumn's
the Sea
stream.
of Souls, these 5 have been by my side. We faced life and death together during our days.
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
Those 10 years were arduous, yet filled with moments worth treasuring. Each night, we would gather by the campfire, savoring honey brews and singing our hearts out. The wind in the wilds of Amphorius smelled like rust. Hephaestion would always tease me about adding goat milk to the honey brew, claiming I ruined the blood-red color of the drink. He had a scrawny figure, but was a relentless force on the battlefield.
This is a
dispatching
really
foes
pretty
without
art.
so much as a blink.
I really like it.
Perdiccas was an expert in concocting medicines, delving into all those strange folk remedies. Leonius was a swift runner and our most reliable messenger.
I might be able to talk for a little, Hecla.
Ptolemy was a real bookworm.
I just know I've got an
Always
appointment early.
spouting off in chapters and verses. When we left Kremnos, he made off with a stack of ancient tomes from the Grand Library. Not like it mattered, as my family owns the library. And then there was Possesta.
I know I want to at least watch a little bit of Autumn's
He was
stream.
the silent type.
So I'd be up at
truly
watching that at
masterful
least.
musician.
This is the first time I've heard you mention these 5. And their names.
Dude, these guys are opening their hearts. They're
They died
bearing
on the
their souls to
battlefield
each other
before
with
the
their
Kremnoan
sorrows.
detachment managed to join Akuma. Perdiccas was the first to go. He was shot in the stomach by a poisonous arrow from the people of Ladon in the 2nd month of cultivation.
I'm not baking a cake on the 23rd. Autumn's
end.
baking a cake.
His remedies mended all but himself.
I said I'd be there for VR chat. I think the 23rd is VR chat and the 24th he's baking a cake on stream. I'm not baking a cake.
By bestowing a noble death upon the enemy.
Leonius died in the 5th winter. Idonia's snowstorm lasted 3 full months. On the night of the fiercest storm, our foes launched their assault.
Idonia. Is that the city Castorus used to live in?
Yes. Those zealots were as fearless as Kremnoans in the face of death.
I don't have a good way
They
to
lacked
do that.
respect for honor. They cornered us in the bottomless swamp. Leonius covered for our retreat.
I don't look enough like
They cut his
my
legs
OC
off.
to pull that
He
off.
vanished.
I'd
into
need
the
like a
mire of a
cosplay or
foreign
something.
land. His body never to
I have
be
to
recovered.
cosplay myself.
This is
I don't
perfect.
know.
Mighty Most, I can finally deliver the news of you ascending the throne to the Nether Realm.
20 dusks later, we finally breached the walls of Idonia and entertained the usurper's plea for peace. However, the rebels refused to surrender and set up an ambush within the city. Ptolemy and his cavalry met their end before they could even relish our triumph. Those obelisks that collapsed after being set on fire became their final resting place.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. 100.
Mighty Most, please tell my family. It was not cunning schemes that vanquished Ptolemy, but the immense weight of Amphorius' entire history.
Then, it was Possesta. He lured the enemies into the city of Aenionis with his melodies, buying us invaluable time. Our enemies, consumed by indignation when they discovered the trick, set the entire city and my soldiers on fire. His final words were recorded on a small clay tablet, fractured.
Oh,
by
ad
the
starts in
flames.
about half a minute.
Mighty Mouse, don the crown.
And at last, my most trusted friend, Hephaestion. He was supposed to stand by my side through it all. But a sudden relapse of his illness hit him on the eve of my duel against my father. He hid his condition from me. By the time I returned victorious, he had but a breath left in him.
This is...
A Kremnoan dying on a sick bed. I would be a laughingstock to everyone.
Hephaestion, my dear friend, spare your strength. I'll go get a physician.
No need. Even if Perdiccas were here, he couldn't stop destiny from taking me away.
No! None can take you away.
Mightimos, our king, do not shed tears for me. It's not befitting of your status.
It makes it more sad.
Farewell, my dear friend.
No, I don't want to cry.
You must
I don't want to cry. I don't want to cry. I don't want to
lead
cry. I don't want to cry. I don't
us
want to cry.
back home.
Why are these stories so sad?
What a grave trial indeed. Now I understand why you see immortality as a defect, or even a curse.
Because all those he cared about.
My father threw me into the sea of souls to break the wheel of karma. But little did he realize it would grant me an immortal body and summon a fated revenge on his head. Following his demise, I
Wait,
considered
he's
leading
kind
my
of
people back
Hercules.
to our homeland. Kremnos had already turned it into a wasteland. Only darkness and insanity thrived there. Against the dissent of many, Krateros included, I made the Kremnoan detachment stay in Akama. But I know that their glory will never be doused out. The instant of strife shall inevitably arrive.
If you take over Nikador, then you must begin the journey back to your homeland. So, you hesitate because you think leaving your people in the Holy City is a better choice?
I don't know, but I have never been crowned. And those 5 were never endowed with any titles. None is aware of their glory.
Scared his friends will be forgotten.
Your predicament is truly complicated. I don't know how I can give you any useful advice. Maybe you could seek counsel from more peoples, such as the Grand Craftsman. Cartonis' peoples seem to have been through comparable dilemmas. And that teacher of yours, Krateros?
Dee, we've got a big problem! Big problem!
Lady Tribby, what's making you so flustered?
Hurry up and go save Trinan! She got abducted by Krateros!
Oh, frick.
Krateros, what's going on?
Mightimos.
Ah.
It seems I was the one who exposed my vulnerabilities first.
Makes sense.
Aglaya, I demand an explanation.
This man abducted Trinan by force, and forced her to bring him to the Vortex of Genesis. He then brazenly stepped into the trial of the Lance of Fury, and naturally failed.
Is she telling the truth? Why did you do that?
Dude, that guy just betrayed.
Because I don't want to wait anymore. Your hesitation made me desperate. If you want to run away from your destiny to become king, then keep running. Someone will eventually stand up and fill in the gap left
Hey,
by
Autumn,
strife.
welcome in.
Then they will lead our people home.
Age has blinded you, teacher.
How are you
Can't
doing,
see
Autumn?
that I'm hesitating because of this very recklessness seared into your blood.
Crateros, do you truly believe you're worthy of entering the trial? To blaspheme against the prophecy? Does the mission we Chrysos heirs bear seem like child's play to you?
Oh, you're editing a long video?
Do you know how the
Ooh, is
Kremnoans
it-
see you,
which one?
Aglaya? You're a hypocrite and a megalomaniac. The prophecy of
Megalomaniac?
Genesis and the flame chase journey are just excuses for you to seize power.
Oh, he is a heretic.
Silence, Crateros.
Oh,
Do you even know
a
what you're saying?
blasphemous heretic.
Are you defending this woman, Mighty Mos? How many wars did people start because of her and her so-called prophecy? How many cities fell in the past millennium? Their people massacring each other. Even if this so-called Genesis really exists, will there be a place for the Kremnoans in that new world?
Ooh, played up and then the fish video. Ooh. That's awesome.
Are you done talking? By agreement between the Chrysos heirs and the Council of Elders, those who trespass upon the vortex of Genesis need not be tried by the Council. I am allowed to pass judgment alone.
Ooh, the story's really good. There was a little bit of a sus moment
Craterus,
earlier, though. It was awkward.
Your actions are unforgivable. I hereby
But
sentence
otherwise,
you.
it's really good.
Aggie, wait! We have a proposal. Someone has to resolve this conflict between the cities. Lord Crateros did not use violence to harm us. We
Oh,
can
yeah,
sense
Doris,
that his
you were
anxiety
here.
stems from his concern for his people's future.
It was a black screen and they were in a hot tub.
Please, Aglaya.
It was literally just hot
hear us
water.
out first.
But because the screen was black and the sound the guys were making,
I'm listening.
it was a little sus.
I'm
And I was
sorry,
embarrassed.
Lord Crateros. We
Then
were
it showed
so
two fully
preoccupied with
clothed men in a hot
deciphering
tub,
the
and I was like,
fragments of
okay,
prophecy
they're fully clothed.
that we neglected those of you not favored by its message. Your accusations were harsh, but justified. We wish to earn your trust and those of the Kremnoans. I think the best way to do that is
If they did it in the
to
opposite
witness
order,
the
if it
source of
showed
the
them in the
prophecy
tub
for
and
yourself.
then faded to black, it would have been more sus. But it was less
How are
sus
you going to
because
show me
it was
something
the
that has
sounds
no
and then you see them
form?
fully clothed.
You've heard about that Outlander, right? She has somehow made a connection with Orynyx and can completely replicate scenes from the past. We will ask for her aid. Tomorrow, at the Abyss of Fate in the Temple of Yanisopolis, we will show you everything from that distant memory, Crateros.
A fair proposal. I accept.
Until then, you will be stripped of your freedom. That is my one condition, and I will brook no argument.
I mean, at least she's not killing him.
It is not the first time I've been made someone else's prisoner. Do as you please, demigod.
Oof. Yeah, he did not like her.
Teacher, why did you do this?
Forgive me, young master. But I just cannot wait any longer. Ever since your father died, our people and I have been waiting for a day to revive Kremnos. We placed all of our hopes in you, but never received an answer.
This obsession for returning home has become a sickness for our people. Wise as you are, I refuse to believe that you can't see the truth.
You have a clear head, which is why you're also incomparably alone. A smart person can only choose to tangle himself with the mundane of this world. If you're truly capable of leading our people beyond this blood-stained fate, then prove it to me once more, Mighty Mos. Just as you did back then.
Did before, you could do it again. That's what he's saying.
A fierce fighter. I did not expect such heroism from a feeble Akeman. Fulfill your duty as the victor, warrior, and tell me your name. I seek an honorable death from you.
As if you have any honor! Listen closely. I am the leader of the Kremnoan detachment, Mighty Mos. I'm here to finish you, Father.
It is you, the beast spurned by all. So you did defy death. The prophecy was true. You will bring an end to my Kremnoan dynasty.
Defy? You're wrong. Death fears me. It's the reason I have this body of steel. As for you, you already stand at death's door, Father. You were the one who threw me into the Sea of Souls. The one who tried in vain to enslave a Titan. And the one who desecrated the body of a god. Hyakis!
He looks better in his art than he does his 3D model, I think.
That even the lowliest hyena is a more noble existence.
Looks really good in this 2D art. Won't lie.
Fate's reckoning is upon you.
This is a very serious moment, and I got distracted by his abs.
Swing your blade. Take my crown. Coronate yourself with an old king's blood and inherit it all. Become the new rightful king of Kremnos.
No. I don't want the crown. Listen. If there's only one end for the kings of Kremnos, then the crown means nothing to me. All I want is your life. To avenge Mother and my comrades.
But the walls of Kremnos will not fall with me. Do you truly think you can escape fate's grasp, my son? You and I, we're both the same. We feast on strife and fear. Now, kill me! The son of Gorgo is destined to be crowned in blood!
Flashback. PTSD. Oh no.
Krataros. He said the Grand Craftsman Cartonus might have some suggestions. Grand Craftsman, how have you been?
King of Kremnos it is.
Hey yo, that guy got stone in him like me.
You knew
You think he's my long lost cousin?
Your matters, I've heard.
See him?
Path forward
He's
is
got
simple.
rocks on his arms.
Many questions you have. But before that, take this.
Oh.
What's this?
Oh, thank you for the lurk, Autumn. Go get some yummy
For the
food.
king of Kremnos. Belong to your mother. Recast and restore it. I did.
Aww.
What? Mother threw it into the Sea of Souls.
A long time to fish out it took. Very fortunate we were.
Oh. He talks about himself in like the third person.
Hardly imagine how much patience and Courage it must have taken to find such a small signet ring in the Sea of Souls. I owe you one.
Gratitude there is no need for. Repayment for saving me, this is.
Oh, he did all that because he saved him
Questions you
before.
bring with you. Ask now.
That's sweet.
Fate I've always denied. It's finally caught up to me. By all rights, I should accept Strife's authority. It would make everyone happy. The Chrysos heirs, the Council of Elders, the Kremnoans. Even the bards who will write it all into song.
Yet hesitate still you do. Hesitate, why do you, young king?
Because of my people. Be they men, women, the elderly or children. The hearts of all Kremnoans yearn for home. They've all been waiting for this day. For the day their king returns.
Magic.
Children of Strife would then be able to go home and embrace the old traditions. Never mind that most of them have only ever been heard in these so-called traditions and song. They would then gather around their king and throw themselves into battle.
This is not a good thing, you believe.
Oh my
Kremnoans have been trapped in a cycle of bloodshed for the past 1,000 years.
There's the magic.
They seek vengeance, start wars, become prosperous, and decline. How much innocent blood flowed into the River of Souls in all those years? How many needless sacrifices could we have avoided? I accept that fate and become the totem of strife that lead my people into repeating the same mistakes. Then of course I would be terrified. I'd be terrified of becoming king.
A different kind of Kremnoan you truly are.
He's very logical, actually. Moments later, in Triby's room.
Mama! Mama! I had a dream last night.
Logic.
Oh. Now what did you dream about, my darling Trebios?
I had a dream that I turned into many me's. Then we made the moon into a ship and made the stars into our sails. Then we floated on the ocean and let the wind blow us in any direction it wanted.
Well, that sounds like a lovely dream.
Yeah! The ocean and the sky were really, really dark. But there were so many of me that I wasn't scared at all because we'd all sing together. The ocean wind blew us onto an island where the wind tasted like flowers. There were bleating sheep and chirping birds inviting us to be their guests. There were so many animals on the island, but none of them ever fought.
Giannis's holy maidens can receive guidance from the god of passages. Perhaps what you saw in your dream is a divine land somewhere in Amphorius.
You think so?
What's wrong, Trebios? You look unhappy.
Because on that same island, I saw a dark mountain on the other side of the ocean. And it was very, very tall. The mountain looked alive, and it kept getting closer to the island. Then I realized it wasn't a mountain, but a very, very tall wave made of water. When the wave smashed against the island, it looked like it was going to eat the island up. The small animals tried to chase it away, but
ad's starting in about a minute.
Stop it. Then there was a bang, and I woke up.
A dark wave.
Oh.
Mama, does something that scary exist in real life?
The dark That
Yes.
is happening in the story
Unfortunately,
currently.
it does exist in Amphorius, but it's very far away from our temple. We call it the Black Tide, though it has nothing to do with water. It has no shape or form, but it can swallow up animals, humans, and even titans, turning them all into monsters.
Dang.
Oh, the black tide is a baddie. I don't want everyone to turn into its food. Can't we chase it away?
Of course, my dear. You only need to behave well and listen to what the adults tell you. Study all the knowledge and etiquette you need, then grow up and become a proper holy maiden. The divine Yanis will then give you guidance and help you light the way for the people.
Wow, I'm gonna eat a lot and study a lot and become a holy maiden. But Mama, you said the black tide can swallow up titans too. What do we do if even Yanis is eaten?
If that happens, then the holy maiden will have to be the one to guide people on the right path. After all, we are the human avatars of the God of Passages, yeah?
Yeah.
But one person alone is not enough. Once you're older, you'll make a lot of friends. You must do your best to unite them, because that's also our duty as priests.
Friends? Are they also like me and Mama with pretty red hair?
They might not, but they'll certainly be just as smart and kind as you.
Mama? Am I dreaming?
Don't be silly, dear. Of course you're not dreaming. I've always been by your side.
What?
Now be a good girl and call your friends over too. Let's play hide and seek, just like we used to, okay? My Trebios is the smartest girl. I'm sure you remember where everyone is hiding.
The voice sounds so far away.
Interesting.
I don't remember. Who am I looking for?
Your friends, who will chase the black tide away alongside you, of course.
Is this from my childhood? Use the spindle to connect everyone.
There will be an amazing captain on that big ship. She's cheerful, optimistic, bold, and cautious. She'll be able to get everyone together.
Wow, that's amazing! Can I be the captain?
Of course you can. But you'll find someone else who's better for the job, my dear. I think that person lives in a beautiful temple that sits atop a hillside, covered in golden fig trees. There's a noble girl there who's very smart, but also very delicate.
Just like Mama?
Perhaps. But before we find the captain, the ship also needs someone who can navigate it. Who could that be?
Let me think. I know! She's Treeby! I named this doll after myself? I don't remember it all. Is this a dream? Or something that happened in the past? It's packed full. Mama must have left all of these for me. All the words are blurred out. Could it be that my memory is fading? Bad chest! You can't lock me away! Huh? Why is this doll inside a chest? It's holding a sword. Why?
Many years later, many brave warriors will board this ship. They're skilled combatants who fear no danger.
Ooh, I can learn how to fight too and protect everybody!
Silly girl. You're Yanisopoulos' holy maiden. It's not your duty to fight. There will be many others to protect you.
Alright. Then where will they come from?
I believe one warrior hails from a lovely village where bulrushes flourish, while another comes from a magnificent royal city. Though each has their own troubles,
I think that's Fanon and
both
Mighty.
are ready to lend their strength for the ship's long voyage.
In that case, let Trian fight by their side. This way, they'll always stay on course.
How could I have known the name Trian back then? Was it just a coincidence? Or...
I go upstairs. I want to explore. This one's really fast for being little.
Learning can change your destiny.
When navigating at sea, you need to know both astronomy and geography.
Isn't Yanis's knowledge enough?
Oh, sweetie. The ocean isn't like the land. It's easy to get lost. That's why it's important to learn to recognize the miracle of Aquila.
Alright. Even though my brain is already super duper smart, I'll still try my very best.
Circe also favors children who try their best. They will send a wise scholar as everyone's teacher to help you reach your dreams.
I want to be a teacher too. Oh, wait. I'm super duper smart. So I want to be the teacher's teacher.
The teacher's teacher.
Why not? But if you're going to be a teacher, you might need to tone down that hyper energy of yours.
Maybe.
Then Trinan can do it. She's well behaved and would make a great teacher.
Mama and the others always said that I had a great memory. But now, I can't even tell if this is a memory or a dream.
Come, let's line them up.
Yeah.
Now, Trebios, set them on this music box and let them compose a melody for our song.
Interesting.
Music box? What's that?
Sweetheart, are you still groggy from your nap? You invented it.
I invented it? What does it do?
Oh, my lovely Trebi. You're usually so bright. What's gotten into you today? Well, you might as well see for yourself. Put your good friends on it and see the wonders it can do.
Put the dolls on.
Face the dolls.
It's rotating. And I can hear something.
That's right. It's a music box. If you place the dolls in the right spots, it will start rotating and play beautiful music. Out of all your inventions, this one is my favorite.
Nice.
I don't remember.
It's all right, my child. I'll sing along to the tune, and it will help jog your memories. Happiness abounded in this lush land by God's chosen. Giants raised their glasses in a toast, beheld by the 12 constellations. 3 carved the heavens and the earth. 3 wove the threads of fate. 3 molded life with their hands. And 3 guided Calamity's gate.
That's kind of like the Moon Sisters in Genshin.
They declared the world
Or like the 3
too
goddesses in
unstirring,
Zelda.
hence wished endless laughter upon the living. Thus you and I were created, with words and song to weave, and love and intimacy to give. Thus creation was complete. Who then will bear the weight of humanity's souls, to lighten the steps of the living as a whole. O great Kefali, all-knowing father of stature so tall, yet low does their gaze willingly fall. With light of dawn heavy upon their shoulders, golden blood spills unto the land, converging into a boiling river that flows to the heroic heirs of this world.
Whoa, whoa. That was freaky and kind of scared me. Now it feels like we're in a horror story.
Please lend me your ears. In the black mist, as death and fate draw
This is
close.
scary now, guys.
On the bloodied earth,
Why
the
did we
living
have a horror
and
game
dead
suddenly?
are ghosts. What is this world? It mirrors your maze-like fate. What is this world?
Oh, it got
A
scary.
silent lament without a trace.
I didn't know. It didn't give me a horror warning.
Wandering ghosts that linger. What is the future? Souls scattered by fate's finger. What is the start? A voyage born in solitude. What is the end? A spirit
why did it-
lonely and subdued.
That's scary.
Lonely and subdued. And subdued.
Why is it catching
and
fire?
Subdued. 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 Subdued.
Trinan! Mama, what's going on?
Hurry. Run. Trios, run. The black tide has arrived.
Oh, it's the black tide. It's representing that. This is the past, and it's probably representing it this way in her.
Where can I go?
Ooh, ooh, I bet it's where I found... Oh, whoa, whoa, freaky. More and more dolls everywhere. I got scared.
Why? Why are there dolls everywhere?
This is the sacrifice of a holy maiden. You won't make it to the end. Only one person can.
I know. It's fine if we can't reach the end. Our minds are made up.
This is why they had to split in three, because of the three, two of them had to go. Two of them has to go and one has to survive.
Mama,
that's so dark.
Are you going to leave me?
My sweet girl. I will never leave you. But remember this, Trevios.
What are we supposed to remember?
All shall bid farewell to one. And that person alone will witness the miracle.
That has to be really
Since your
hard.
mind is made up, then traverse the black tide.
That's so
and
sad.
dispel
They're
the
saying that two of the sisters have to die. Which is probably why there's only really one playable character out of the three.
Tomorrow, my dearest Trevios.
Man, sad. Guys, I'm sad. It was a nightmare.
Are we still in a dream?
Did you have a nightmare?
Maybe. But it's been a long time since we had any dreams.
It's not yet the entry hour. You still have plenty of time to rest.
What?
No.
What?
Our heart is still
Did 97 already died?
It must be
Is that what all those
reckless
dolls were
Kremlin soldier
representing?
who startled Trinan, and you
She had
as
to
well.
split herself into so many?
If you want, I can pierce through his
Was that a
chest with
spoiler?
the golden
Or was
thread
that just
right
what that
now.
represented and I misunderstood?
Aggie, cut it out with the scary talk.
I'm just kidding. If I were serious, I wouldn't have waited until now.
Is that why her memory's foggy?
Do you want to talk about the dream? Keeping it bottled up is not good for your health.
We had a dream about Mama. The dream itself was nothing. It's just the timing that feels a bit unsettling.
You mean...
It's Trianne. Even if we refrain from ever using the power of the Century Gate again, her soul continues to slowly drift away from her body. There isn't much time left.
It's in the diary and her lore. I haven't looked in the diary left.
It wouldn't be such
yet.
a bad idea to let her relinquish her role as the gatekeeper.
I haven't read
and
the
live
lore
out her
yet.
days as
Does
a
it come up in
carefree
the
child.
story?
You have a point, Aggie, but our decision
I'll need to
has
go back
already
and
been
read through
made
the
on
whole
that
book
matter.
when the quest line is all done. I think
believe
like the whole
there's
quest
still
of Emphoria's.
another way.
Souls will be spent until they dissolve into dust. Such is our fate. Once we had a whole and connected body. If that body were a tree, and its trunk and branches would share the same fate, decaying at the same pace. Now, we are fragmented into numerous selves. Despite the absence of a trunk, we are offered another possibility. We can choose how our branches will perish in a way that is most beneficial to the Flame Chase journey.
Compared with
And this
saying
really is like
farewell to
Nahida. They
one
talked about
person,
Nahida being a
watching
branch from
many
like the
fade away
same
before
tree.
me is even more sorrowful.
I mean, there was more than one Nahida and we just never knew.
But advancing is the destined end of Yanis's trial. There's no retreat in our path.
So like from what I know about Genshin, people have said like there's a theory that the Traveler intervening in the world is like an off branch of the original history. That's how you have the tree that got planted in Inazuma, and the same with Irminsul being able to be saved. I wonder if it's kind of similar, except they all existed in the same reality, whereas maybe with the Nahida thing, maybe it was split into multiple realities. Where in one, something happened right. And that was the Traveler. This is just a game theory.
Don't feel sad.
Yeah, only
about
one's gonna
saying
live. That's
goodbye
so
to
sad.
us. We've already agreed on this, right?
But that's gonna be hard when each
It won't be long before I
divided
forget what
part has
sorrow
its
tastes
own
like.
kind of sense of self.
So, what would you like for breakfast, Aggie?
What? Where did that come from?
After all this talking, we are feeling a bit hungry. Plus, it's nearly the entry hour now.
That would make sense as to why
Do you
she
remember
refers
when
to
we
herself
first
as
met,
we if there was
Aggie?
like 1,000 of her at
You
one
were
point.
still a little one, and we caught you secretly eating oatmeal late at night.
Well, my emotions might be fading. Those memories are still as vivid as ever, teacher.
That must be so weird for Aglaya to see her
Please,
teacher age
let me do
backwards.
it. What would you like to eat?
It's fine. Leave it to us. You should rest for now. It won't take long, and we'll call you when it's done.
In that case, thank you.
Then, see you tomorrow, Aggie. Nevertheless,
Yeah.
that nightmare is
This
ominous.
is true.
Memories are
Scribios
slipping away.
would be the best exception.
Even the image of Mama. Just as expected, another trip must be made into the abyss of fate. Hopefully Orynyx will be willing to help us.
Oh. Thank you for the cinnamon roll.
Long time no see, Professor Anaxa.
Oh. Maybe we'll
Who
get a good
are
height
you?
comparison. What? He doesn't know him?
It's been a while. I'm the one who once overthrew the entire classroom in that spiritual physics lecture.
Oh, you have to be the bad student? That's funny.
Oh, It's you.
Oh, that
No way.
shift was bad.
Do you really still remember that, Professor?
Yeah, of course.
I remember that glib tongue of yours. What brings you
Sure.
here? Surely you're not here to reminisce.
You could tell.
Of course. You only beat around the bush when you have a hidden agenda.
That's not true.
Oh,
I'm here
ad
to
start in
seek
about 30
enlightenment,
seconds.
as always. Could you please teach me everything you know about the black-robed swordmaster?
Rumors sure travel fast.
I guess Fanon looks a little different
I
back
too
then.
know nothing about it. I can only tell you that it is clad in a black robe and wields a greatsword.
Twisted
At
half
least,
sun.
it looks like a greatsword. It's shaped like a twisted half-sun. And a peculiar dagger resembling a crescent moon. By the way, take this with you. I got it from the sneak attack. It's yours now.
I was right. It is this thing. The
Oh,
one
do
who
we all throw a
torched
tantrum one
Ides
time in class? I don't know if that
to
ever
the ground.
happened.
Don't
I
try
can't
to
remember.
be a hero.
I don't think I
No
did.
one in
I
Akama
was a
stands
pretty
a
good
chance
student.
against that thing right now.
I was the straight A student.
Is that what the Titan said as well?
Not at first. But the god relented after having had a taste of its power. Even with the god possessing me, I couldn't fight against that blade. That incredible power doesn't seem to be granted by any Titan.
Oh, is it an
Are
aeon
you
of destruction,
suggesting
maybe?
It originates from beyond Emphorius?
It's possible. Much like the Black Tide, no?
I wonder if the black tide's from a Stellaron.
Nonetheless,
Usually
an
these
enemy
problems
we
are caused
must
by
overcome.
Stellaron. Huh.
We? Drop the pipe dream, Phynon. No one wants to see you fall by their blade.
His mere presence will endanger the Holy City and the Flame Chase.
You know that I don't believe.
You don't believe in the so-called prophecy, I know. However, I'm here to seek your assistance, not at the request of Aglaya or Tribi.
Oh, you threw
I
2
just
to 3
want to
tantrums in
eliminate
class
a
that
threat
would.
to the
Oh,
city
okay.
I pledged to protect. That's all. The tragedy at the Grove must never happen again.
I think my husband Kat just slept through class when
Since
he
you
was in
are
school.
sincerely seeking enlightenment, I suppose I can tell you one more thing.
One more thing, you say. What? Do I not need to hear? Soon after the Abyss of Fate. Oh, they're sad.
What's wrong, Trian? Nothing. Just remembering what happened at the Grove. Monster in the black cloak. So scary. Everyone in danger. Nightmares.
Yeah, true. Frustration does happen at school.
Don't be scared. There are no bad guys here. Didn't you save everyone with the Century Gate, Trian? Trian threw it away. Far, far away. It's never coming back. We got back safe from the Grove because of you, Trian. You're the reason the Flame Chase journey can continue. Sorry. Trian feels a bit dizzy. Why are we here again? For the same thing, of course. Remember? Tomorrow we will reveal the prophecies past to everyone.
Prophecies past? Interesting.
But first, we need to restore the memories that have been blurred by the fragmentation. We hope to present the full truth to everyone without hiding anything.
Oh, so everyone's having some memory issues, it would seem. I wonder if it's related to March's
Since
memory
Yanis
loss.
caused the fragmentation, we can only turn to another Titan or an X for help.
Also, remember to get breakfast ready for Aggie before the lucid hour tomorrow.
Oh, yes! Trian remembers now.
Oh, on that note, we had better prepare some saffron before we meet with the Titan.
Saffron?
Saffron? Huh, it's an essential offering for rituals in the Temple of the Three Fates. You think we shouldn't go to Orynyx empty-handed?
Huh.
Yes, it's also a symbol of Yanisopolis.
Since they're supposed
If
to be
we
a
are to
symbol of three
replicate
fates, is there
memories,
any way these three
we
get
need
to all
to use
three
something
survive?
that is
But
experienced
not
those
have to
days.
lose the last two.
And when we first met Aggie, we added that to the porridge we made for her, and she really loved it.
I see. It's like killing 3 birds with 1 stone.
But it all depends on whether Orynyx is willing to help us.
That is a big
This
if.
Could be a problem.
Very big if. Maybe take Trailblazer
After all,
with you.
It was us who
Well,
took the core flame from Yanis, from Orynyx's kin.
We will have to give it a try. If there's truly no other way.
In our current state, we probably can't do anything to them.
We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Leave it to Trian. Trian knows how to play cute.
In any case, let's look for saffron first. I hope there's still some left in the temple, untouched by Mikador's soldiers. I remember that aged saffron is preserved in sealed jars.
Let's be on the lookout as we go.
Oh, we get the story trivia again. Let me change. Oh, let's do quick line.
It's a dead end ahead. Turn back, teacher.
What? This freaky.
What? Aggie? No. It's an illusion.
I need.
Take a look. This is pure genius in act.
Feeling lucky.
Upgrade configured.
Strength in numbers.
Maybe we'll run around as them.
Wow, this room is huge. Trinan, did you? Yeah, I saw it. Was that a warning from Orynyx?
What are you two whispering about? Treeby? Trinan?
Trian can't even hear our own telecommunication.
Uh-oh.
Well, never mind. Trian suddenly feels like this place is quite familiar. Ooh, there's a whiff of safari in this room.
Safari?
It's right over there.
Saffron.
Over here. Follow Trian. Trian, slow down.
How long?
Even if separation is our fate, a futile death is not the solution.
Right here. I summon thee. Orynyx, stir up ripples of past reverie.
Something's appeared! Wait, mentioned something about Saffron and Treebios? Isn't that name... Never mind that for now.
She doesn't remember
Why
that
is this
her...
letter here?
I guess she doesn't completely remember
How did Tran sense it?
the whole...
Could it be our lost memories? Is it possible that we were already noticed by Oryx and entered their trial? But why haven't they said a word? Oryx has the whims of a child. Perhaps they're toying with us on purpose.
Come on, this isn't the right time to be playing games.
Separation and death, reconciliation doesn't come easily for a mortal.
Are these
Whoa.
visions also fragments of the past?
Treeby! Trinan! Look what I found! Is this the safari? Coming! We'll take a look.
But Trian, there's nothing in here.
What? It was right in the stolium.
Huh? There's really nothing here.
That can't be! I swear I saw it! I swear! Trian is telling the truth. It was right there. Where did it go? Trinan, Treeby, why aren't you saying anything? Trian can't seem to hear you at all.
We were just lost in our thoughts. Don't worry, Trian. What you saw was likely, Yanna's hair. We must have startled it away.
Okay.
Could Oryx be trying to make us falter? But why would they do that? Something feels off. Treeby, don't you think this temple is a little too quiet?
What do you mean?
It might just be an illusion. But Trinan wonders, is Oryx really putting us through a trial?
Oh, sorry.
It's a letter to the future.
Exception, guys. That's all. Wait, switch between points and space. Position of points and Lurkception.
Still no luck finding any safari.
I suppose we can do without it. Let's try to convince Oryx.
At least they didn't toss us out straight away.
Streamception, yeah. I can hear you talking about it with Autumn, guys. I can kind of hear him a little bit in the background. I have... Oh. Oh, Gary, thank you for the lurk. Oh, thank you. I'm doing pretty well. How have you been, Garu? How has Monster Hunter Wilds been? I've seen Datrius play it some. And it looks so fun. Oh my gosh, it looks really good. Oh, I do have 20 minutes left. Oh. Oh, the hat. Yeah, I still gotta fix that. The gemstones. Putting all those gemstones on my model broke most of my items. So I have to, like, re-fix that still. I've been busy lately. I'm sorry. Everyone's busy. Yeah. I hear. Oh. Yeah, approximately. This is so. I hear something. It sounds like treasure. Do you hear the sound of treasure? You hear it? You hear the twinkling? The twinkling of treasure? It's somewhere around here. I hear the sound of treasure. Perform a miracle? Wait, I performed the miracle, right? I did the miracle things, right? Oh, frick. Oh no, the treasure's in the past. Oh, frick, how do I get over there now? Ooh. I think I need to go down a floor. Crawl. Oi. That's unfortunate. I need a way to shift the time. There's literally a treasure right here. I can hear it. It goes until 3 hours unless she... Yeah. Oh. Okay, I think I know what I need to do. I don't know how to get the treasure upstairs. Wait. Oop, turn back on. Go back. I have an idea now. What if I go... Frick. Oh, I can take the elevator. Oh. Who's not been bored? No, give me my stairs. Am I boring, guys? I'm sorry. Well, frick, I can't get down over here. Brr, I want the treasure, but I don't know how to get it. It's taking too much time. I've got to go back to the past. I just gotta go back to the past. Oh, frick. Let's just focus on the main objective. I can go back for treasure later. It makes me think there might be some more things higher up I forgot about. I haven't gotten bots recently. Bots. Oh. I haven't noticed bots recently either, actually. Oh, there's more treasure back here. But we're not going to get that treasure right now either. Go. Oh. No! It needs to be opened in the other space. Oh, I forgot about this one right here. Oop. Okay. Okay, I see. I see what the problem is now. Oh! Hey, yo! Hey! Hey, Jessica! Welcome in, Raiders! How are you guys? Welcome in! Oh! A Taurus. Oh, thank you. Oh, you guys were playing Zenless Zone Zero? Very nice. Hello and welcome in. Hot up the ketchup. Sponsored by the Ketchup Raid. I appreciate the Ketchup Raid. How are you guys doing? How was your stream? Oh, you're doing well. You did. Ooh. Oh, you got her. Awesome. I think I'm gonna, if I finish, I don't think I'm finishing Honkai Star Rail tonight, actually. But if I somehow finish before it's time to end stream.
Whoa.
Oh.
Dreamy. Trinin, look at this. So cool.
Not the scary again. I hope to do some Zenless this weekend if I can finish this, but if not, I'll probably be playing this Sunday.
Really
Friday,
quiet
Saturday,
in
I'll be doing
here.
Baldur's Gate. But hey,
Do all
Jessica,
Titans live in
don't be
dark
worried if you need to
places
raid and
like
run.
this?
If you need to get some food, water, go to the bathroom, or get sleep, don't worry. Take care of yourself if you need to. You're caught up on HSR. I get behind, but honestly, streaming a little behind seems to do pretty good for me. I've noticed that when I stream content behind, I get better views. I think it's because when everything first comes out, all the big streamers are also playing it usually. Because either the big streamers play it right when it comes out, or they play it like a month later because they were super behind. And so like when I'm like a week or two behind, it seems to help my view count, at least from what I can tell looking at my view counts after streams. I don't look during stream.
Oryx disappeared?
There's no in between. Yeah. Not long ago in Akama.
Are you saying that the black-robed swordmaster is not just tied to the Black Tide, but is also hunting for core flames everywhere?
Oh. Oh, also, oh no, ads.
This is the most plausible possibility. First, it has a vessel that can hold
Wow, a
core
Taurus, that was
flames.
fast. Ah!
Second, I'm one of its targets. Let's start with the first premise. Its peculiar ceremonial blade can interact with a core flame, as evidenced by the pull I felt when it stabbed into my chest. I hypothesized that the blade can sense, absorb, or even retain core flames. The second premise is even more explicit. When it was engaged in fierce battle with many of us and was heavily distracted, it remained consistently focused on me. Or rather, on the Titan's search.
Oh, oops.
So it's plundering the flames. But if your argument holds up, wouldn't he be headed to Akama soon? The vortex of Genesis is full of the Titan's core flames.
Not necessarily. Let's call that person the Flame Reaver for now. If my presumption holds, that person has 3 targets. The first target is me. The second target is Oryx, who hasn't yet fallen. And the third is Akama and the Vortex of Genesis, where the core flames are housed. But I suspect Akama won't be their first target. Kefali's core flame is guarded by the Council of Elders' arcane power. And Fagusa's water curtain should be able to block out any external
Atreus' stream for my resubscribe thingy.
What about Thanatos and Aquila? Their core flames are yet to be restored?
The whereabouts of Thanatos remain a mystery to all. As for Aquila, can you fly?
No, I can't. Why are you asking that?
Can that swordmaster fly?
Good point. But what if he does grow wings?
If they had wings, I wouldn't have made it out of the grove alive.
That's a relief. Anyway, since the Flame Reaver has 2 targets, we need to move fast.
With the distances between Akama, the grove, and these potential targets, I believe we should bolster our defenses and...
Oh, the Abyss of Fate. Like,
Oryx! Are you in here?
No response at all.
Did they foresee that we were coming and hide in the fog? Or...
Can a god hide itself in the fog like that?
Treeby, we should leave this temple
Uh-oh, is that the Black Tide?
There's other people in it.
Who's in the temple? Oh no, is it the Core Flame Chaser? He didn't get Oryx, did he? Oh man, I feel like this is gonna leave us on a cliffhanger if I'm almost done.
Last ones. 3 or 4 people coming this way. Come on, we need to hide. Whoever they are, we can't let them see us.
Man.
Treeby, Trinan, come check this out.
Uh-oh. Frick, he's here.
What's this? Trian feels like it's so familiar.
Oh, you've seen it before, girly. Don't remember. Cause your brain degrading. Poor thing. Frick. I'm only 50% done. Someone said it'd be like 6 hours, but I'm already like 6 hours of streaming for it. Frick. How did he get out? Oh no.
Treeby.
Oh
no. See you tomorrow.
Oh no. I think I'm gonna sneeze. She just sacrificed herself to save her sisters.
Where?
Which aren't technically her sisters, but I'm gonna call them sisters because it makes the most sense.
Little Gray, Snowy, and wait, where's Trian? Is she back?
We only saw the 2 of you collapsed on the side of the road when we arrived.
Danny and I looked around, but we couldn't find any traces of Lady Trian.
You can't call Don Hung Danny. How cute.
What about the black-robed swordmaster?
Blast it! Of course it's him. We were still too late. I fear something bad has happened to Oryx's core flame.
Then Lady Trian...
She doesn't have much divine power left. We can barely sense anything.
We need to go after that black-robed sword master.
That you're both safe is already a blessing. Everyone, we must take action now. We should split into 2 groups. One group will stay in the Abyss and meet up with Aglaya's reinforcements, then search for Trian's whereabouts. The other group will come with me to pursue the black-robed swordmaster and recover the core flame.
Do you know where it's headed?
I didn't get to tell you this before, but Anaxa and I already have our misgivings about the Black Tide, so we've made preparations. I'll tell you the details as we move. Opportunities are fleeting on the battlefield. We should hurry.
Lord Finan! Lady Treeby and Lady Trinan. I'm glad you're all right.
Did Aglaya's people get here?
Yes. Lady Aglaya already knows about the
I
situation.
guess I gotta
and
finish
sent
this
along a message.
dialogue and finish up. Like, wrap up.
Finan, I understand that Swordmaster is of great importance to you. But if you charge in without a plan, I fear that you won't be the only one who dies in vain.
I understand. Hatred is a hero's deadliest poison. I have
Dang,
no
that's
intention
wise.
of fighting alone. If that Swordmaster really is related to the Black Tide, the Chrysos heirs must not take them lightly. I have indeed planned to return to the Holy City and discuss the strategy with Aglaya. We'll need all the help we can get for this encirclement.
Why don't we split up? As previously discussed, Hyacinth and I will stay to regroup with the reinforcements. You go back to the Holy City with everyone else and tell Aglaya about your plan.
Trinan will stay in the Abyss too. That way, both sides can communicate with each other if anything happens.
Thank you, everyone. Partner, Treeby, let's go.
Called me partner. Back to Trailblazer's point of view.
We're back,
Been a
Aglaya.
hot minute since we had Trailblazer's point of view. Back to being Stell, I guess.
You should have come to me first, Finan.
Aggie, there's no need to scold Snowy. Akuma is currently in grave danger.
I know. It's beyond my imagination that the only two titans humankind can still rely on fell in such quick succession. I've never seen the golden thread pulled this taut, as if it could snap at any moment.
Oh, man.
Finan, tell us your plan. Time is of the essence.
Finan recounts the discovery. Anaxa's discovery, that is.
This being is not just hunting titans, but taking the core flames too?
Yes. Just like the Flame Chase journey is doing. Professor Anaxa thinks the Flame Reaver's arrival is likely a sign the Black Tide has spread further.
Regardless of whether you're right, this being is still far more aggressive than we expected.
But its madness is also an opportunity for us. If its goal is the core flame, then that means us humans can lure it into a trap. Anaxa had already left the Holy City with Cersei's core flame while we were on our way to the Abyss. So he can make preparations for the battlefield.
Tell me, what makes you think this won't end with us losing another core flame?
Because this time, the power from beyond the sky is also at our side.
Huh.
She is the key.
Oh! I have a Stellaron! Can we pass it off as a core flame? Close enough, right?
We need your other companion, too.
I do have a Stellaron.
Do you mean me?
What?
I see. Finan, that battlefield you mentioned.
Baby girl.
Is it Castrum Kremnos?
She's at her whole sit.
I'm sure everyone remembers the astonishing miracle our partner here performed with her companion during the battle with Nikador, and how they awakened Castrum Kremnos' past. That will be the key to our victory. We will use Orynyx's power to once again open a passage to the past and lure our enemy inside.
Ooh, that's a good plan.
Then, we'll seal the Flame Reaver in the maze of time.
I'm really only halfway through Chaos now.
Impressive. Orynyx has fallen, and Yanis's divine power already belongs to Akuma. Once we take back the core flame, the Swordmaster will have no means of escape. It's very clever, using the element of surprise instead of brute strength. Can you do it, little one?
I just have to throw that black coat guy into the past and lock him in there, right? With the memory fragments, I can open the door, no problem. As for the rest, we'll just say that Belle and I can do anything as long as we're together.
That's right, we can do anything.
Yeah.
I'm 5/7 of the way there.
Can you feel their fervent gazes? This is a big deal. We can't let everyone down.
Such enthusiasm. I'm glad to see you're confident. By the way, the Council of Elders declared a state of emergency when Treeby went missing. Kynus and her following have heard tell of the incident at the Grove, and are galvanizing support in secret. I fear she'll make her move before the next assembly of the citizens.
What are they plotting?
That short-sighted politician likely believes the Chrysos heirs have outlived their usefulness, and is making preparations for her next step. That ugly side of humanity is something we'll have to deal with eventually. But that's a problem for another day. I've sent Castoris ahead to the council with a message. She should be able to keep the situation under control for the time being. Finan, it is my hope that we can come to an understanding on this. We must take down the Flame Reaver in one go, and retrieve the core flame. And in doing so,
Hi, Hecla.
Grant ourselves an advantage.
I'm trying to
against
get done with the
Council of
speaking, and then I should be able to,
Of course.
do the things.
You may count on me to lead the charge.
I just gotta get a stopping point. I've
I
been in
apologize
dialogue for like the
for
last
tasking
10
you to
minutes, I
spearhead
swear.
the plan once again, but Akuma is currently beset
I
by
know I'm
enemies
over
from within
a little.
and without. The situation brooks no delay. and we have precious little time to confer and discuss the plan with you. That being said, you are the key to our success, and I shall respect any decision you make.
Whatever Mim's plan is, I'll follow. Hooray, I was worried that you'd be mad at me.
We are grateful to you for your aid, and to the rest of you as well. Now, let us be off to begin the hunt.
They talked about
Make
how
happily sharpen our gaze and
Sirena
grant us
was
victory over
killed,
the enemy.
but what if the leftover fragments of Sirena became Mim? Somehow Mim, Sirena, and March feel all connected, though. I just don't know how yet. Feels like we're missing someone. Hey, where's Tribby? Where is that girl?
You mean Mighty?
Oh, Mighty?
She's dealing with a different problem.
Oh, okay. I
Don't
was
worry.
just looking for...
That man would never miss out on this fight.
Okay. Sounds good. What this? Are they gonna still keep talking? Oh, frick. I'm scared to go. No, they're still talking!
Farewell, my dear friend. You
Oh, frick, is
must
he about to go in? Please don't go in,
lead
Mighty.
us
Oh.
back home.
You and I, we are both the same. We feast on strife and
I feel like the
fear.
fact that Mighty thinks so much about this that he's not
If
just
you're
like his
truly
dad.
capable of leading our people beyond this blood-stained fate, then prove it to me once more, mighty
The fact that
Moose.
he wants to change things. He's a pioneer. Or a trailblazer. He's a trailblazer of his people.
I knew you'd be here.
I heard you're about to set off on an expedition.
No, I haven't streamed to TikTok in
right.
a really
It's going to be a
long
tough
time.
battle.
I know!
Our
Adore,
destination
I've been
is-
stuck in dialogue for the last
turns
10
out to
minutes.
be
I'm
cast from
trying,
Grimhouse.
okay? I know the time. I'm literally just trying to get
That's
out of
why you're here?
dialogue.
To pray to the dead Nikador?
Once I'm out of... Once
No,
I
just
am...
the opposite. I'm here to tell you, you
just gotta
can
get out of
entrust
dialogue.
the front lines to us this time. You can't afford to lose your upcoming battle either.
Have you heard the story of Geocles the Mountain Breaker?
No, it's good dialogue. I like it. I just wish there was
Sounds
a
like
break
you've
so I
spoken with
can
cartoons.
pause.
That's the name
There's
of
just-
the legendary mountain dweller, right?
If I'd realized earlier that finishing that quest with Treeby was gonna cause so much dialogue, I
Let's
would
have a
have
chat
stopped
before
there.
we go our separate ways.
I was just like, oh, I just gotta get out of the building. JK.
Cartonus told me that back in ancient times, the mountain dwellers lived in seclusion.
It's good dialogue.
Spent their days quarrying and gathering, living a simple and peaceful life away from strife. But Geocles was different. He resisted their traditional way of life, yearning for the world beyond the mountain. They're safe, but humdrum culture was like fetters around him.
I can't speed the dialogue up, guys.
Yes, that is why he too faced the same dilemma as I do. One day, during one of Geocles' many ventures beyond the mountain, he spied a battalion of Ladonians stationed at the
There's
foot
just
of the
not enough breaks. Like, honestly, when Fanon
Ladonians
left
were at war
to
with
come
their
to Mighty,
archenemies,
would have been a good spot to
companions.
put a break in the
They used
dialogue.
the mountain as a base to carry
And
out
maybe
guerrilla
say,
warfare
have us have to
operations.
run to where Mighty was.
Geocles,
Since we were in
taught
separate
himself the
places.
common tongue, approached
Because we
a
could just
soldier.
teleport,
He
you
learned
know?
a shocking piece of news.
Oh, ad starts in a minute. Actually, let's just
The
try to
Ladonians were planning
snooze.
to
I'm gonna
plant
snooze
mines
the
and
ad.
explosives all over the mountain.
We're not done in 5 minutes.
And then lure their enemies within.
It just needs more
Danger
break
lurking
between
with
the
every
long
step.
stretches of
The
dialogue.
mountain dwellers' homes were no longer safe. Geocles quickly returned to his village to bring the news to his people.
Like a visual novel
What?
almost.
Let
Visual
me
novel,
guess.
but
They
with
refused
game
change
in it.
and chose to put up with the situation instead.
Well, that's the main part of this game, Hecla. It's a
right.
turn-based game,
The
so
mountain
a lot
dwellers
of
were
people
fearful of
like
even the smallest change to their
the story
lifestyle,
is the
let
main
alone
part
leaving
of this
their
game, Hecla.
Despite the imminent
Like, that's the
war,
point of this game,
the
is
elders
really
would
the
rather
story, and
negotiate for peace
I
instead
feel
of
like the
leaving
turn-based
mountains.
battling is kind of like a
This made
secondary
Geocles
thing.
both angry and sad.
It's got great story.
But he didn't give up. If you were in his shoes, what would you have done?
Lead my people on a resistance, perhaps. I'm not sure. I can't think of a solution that would make everyone happy.
A solution that would make everyone happy, huh? That's how naive we are. Well, let me tell you what Geocles did. He took the Mountain Dweller's store of gemstones and traded them with the Ladonians for a massive amount of gunpowder. But he didn't do this to fight the Companions. Under the cover of night, he set ablaze the forest surrounding the settlement, forcing his people to flee the mountain. That great fire marks the beginning of Mountain Dweller history. Since then, their people became part of civilization, and giants became a common sight in the holy city.
I don't mind sitting and listening to people
Meanwhile,
talk. I'm watching the story.
That mountain they once lived in has turned into little more than foam inside.
I mean, that's the main thing I come to Honkai Star Rail for, was the story.
But leaving their
I got
homeland
used to
also
the
brought many mountain dwellers
the
misfortune.
combat style, because it definitely isn't my favorite, but I've gotten used to it by now.
They were hunted by
But I came for the
Kremnoans or
story,
enslaved.
and the waifu and husbandos.
That is undeniably also part of their
I mean,
history.
I want my husbandos and waifus to have screen time and get to watch them.
But that is Geocles for you.
That's more fun than watching
The
them
merits
fight.
of his actions, or lack thereof, have been scrutinized by many. But historians nevertheless hail him as the Mountain Breaker.
I mean, there's technically times I could get in fights, but I
think
run
that
past the
is?
enemies.
It's simply because he took action and enacted change with his own hands. He didn't try to make everyone understand him, nor did he even waste time trying to make everyone happy. He started a great fire and burned the shackles of tradition to ashes, and then forced everyone to march toward the coming of a new era.
You've made up your mind, haven't you?
I'll be leaving Akuma soon to fight the great darkness of this world.
Maybe that's the difference between those games and anime games.
Shoulder destiny.
Maybe it's more like an anime with game in it. I don't know.
So, listen well.
These are the type of games I like,
If there
Hecla.
comes a
I'm
day
sorry they're
when we
different
meet
from
again
what you
on the
like.
battlefield, I stand opposed to the flame chase. Remember to stab your sword into my back through my 10th thoracic vertebra. That's my weak spot.
Wow.
And the only way to kill me.
So he has his Achilles heel, but it's in his spine. They made it a less obvious
You have
place.
my word.
We just learned his Achilles heel, Achilles tendon, that
Go
thing.
now. The battlefield calls. Send that flame-thieving hyena to their death. But if you find yourselves with no other recourse, pray to that blade in the sky. And loudly call out the name of the new god.
I mean, this seems to
That's
be how
the
a lot of
sound of an
gotchas are
all-out
actually.
war. Not the kind of ruckus Professor Anaxa
I think
can
the
raise on
open
his
world
own.
ones balance it a little more, like Genshin and Wuwa.
Let's hurry.
And Zenless
The
does a pretty
battlefield
good
is
job
just ahead.
too. But Honkai Star Rail is definitely more. There we go. Let's snooze the ad again. Finished our dialogue. Alrighty. Oh, hey Cryptic. I'm doing well. How are you? We're actually finishing up stream, but if you want to come with us for a raid, we were gonna go raid. We were gonna set up for a raid. I'm happy to see you.
As in a dream. Ooh.
You're doing good. That's good to hear. I'm glad to hear you're doing well. I'm gonna copy my raid message. Awesome. We will have a massive army. I'm gonna try doing the typed command. I've never done it before. Oh, it didn't do it right. Okay, let's try that again. I've never done it doing the typed command, but this might be easier. Did it work? Did it work? Ooh, yay! It is working. Alrighty, guys. I'll see you Friday and Saturday for some Baldur's Gate 3. And let's go raid.